Hello. Back to some zombies. Someone speak within the...
Hola!
¿Cómo estás, people?
No, turn it up!
That is not
Turn
good.
it up!
Alright. Alright. So, yeah, continuing from where we left off, once you join in, you/Nim, you'll see where you are, and it should a little bit come back. But from where we left off, from your guys' perspective, you guys made it to the mayor's house. You met a man with a very strange name named Zarovich. You met the mayor, which was Elias Thorne. And it is the morning after that. And we'll cut into Kaelar and sort of like Nim's room, be it separate or if your guys are sleeping in like a group bedroom, however you guys decided to do it. However you guys decided.
You know.
You saying just because we're both elves we have to sleep in the same room, Christian?
I mean,
Well, why don't you?
Exactly. Exactly. Are you saying you don't want to sleep in the same room as
me?
me?
Western pieces, and you can watch.
Yeah.
Hey, Brokeback Mountain over here might enjoy a little bit.
But yeah, we'll cut into Nim and Kylar's room, and as you guys are sleeping, I will have both of you roll me a perception check, and we'll say who. This will be the defining factor of who wakes up first.
I like this.
I would say that I'm probably not sleeping.
I mean, I know you both trance. Like, I know that.
Yeah.
18.
My computer.
Kylar's actively
Feed the
dying
little-
before he... Or sorry, before he comes out of trance.
Double blinker will do it too with that thing.
A double?
Double do.
Ooh, baby, a double. And that you said perception?
Yeah, perception. He's so far got an 18.
And a 14.
A 14. So, Kylar, you notice at first the cracks between the curtain and sort of lightly drift apart from in front of the window, like wind hitting them. And you begin to see this sort of like light shine across your face. And it's something that you haven't seen in so long. Well, scratch that. It's something you've seen recently, but in a very small amount was when sunlight shone on Sarah. Sunlight coming through the window.
I will just get up and rip the window open.
You get up and
Not
you
the window, excuse me, separate the curtain.
punch the window out, rip open the curtain. You rip open the curtains, and as you rip open the curtains, you see sort of like levitating up in the sky, about maybe like 20 feet off the ground, brilliant white angel wings sort of unfurling, feathers dropping, made of white and gold. You see sort of floating above that is Doc, and he is radiating that light off of his body. And as he slowly drifts to the ground, you just see people...
This is happening where? He's like out in the middle of the fucking city?
That's exactly where he did it too.
Fucking Christ. I will turn around and just start shaking them. If he's not...
Nim, I will say Nim comes out of trance, and on top of this, just to give this like an extra layer of like, oh my god, this is too funny. This town, remember, all the people are disguised as undead. So
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the undead are just staring with their mouths open at this angelic lawman slowly drifting to the ground with beautiful white gold angel wings that begin to fade into light as he touches the ground, and the light disperses from him.
I'm awake now.
Yeah.
That's
You
gonna
are.
be a problem for us, probably.
That's a
Did you
Big
catch
problem.
that? Did you catch the last part of that?
yeah.
I was out in the middle of the city, my guy.
So we like look out this window, overlooking the city, and he's a big spectacle up in the sky.
Yeah,
If I'm understanding right.
that is correct.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is gonna be very bad. And then I'm gonna start putting on my gear and heading out.
Yeah, you head out and you kind of bump into the mayor, and you see his face is just sort of sunken in. He is not in an undead form. He is in his normal, like, humanoid looking form, and he just, like, is completely disassociating right now. And he's like, just sort of just like whispering to himself. Answer our prayer. Yeah, you guys are sort of just free to leave. He's not stopping you. He doesn't even notice you guys there as you guys cross paths with him. He's just in his own headspace right now, beyond anything.
I'm gonna try not to say anything to anybody so as to not get anybody's hopes potentially up.
Of course. You pass a couple servants, you pass a couple people that are talking about it. I'll ask you, are you trying to just like stay stealthy, or are you just trying to just move quick?
I'm moving quickly to dock before too much of a potential crowd or anything ends up forming and we have an issue.
Okay. Yeah, I would say you make it outside to Doc, who I will say at this point there are some knights, a knight commander and a couple of commoners that have actively taken off their like disguise rings and just sort of begin to get down on their knees and just kind of look up at Doc and say, "Take our prayers." Doc, what do you say to that? Nim, you and Kaelar walk out at this time.
Would I be hearing my god?
Your god has left. After the wings went away, your god sort of stopped speaking to you. And this is also after you got that vision that Elias gave you.
Oh, with the bell?
Yes.
Okay. Who's the one speaking to me directly?
It's just a random commoner that's on their knees, clothes ragged and dirty, and he looks up at you, just like in like full prayer, and just says, "Can you take my prayers?"
Doc would naturally, I guess, walk over to the person and get down on their level. Instead of being above them, Doc is always, even though he was the way his father raised him, you
Yep.
always keep yourself level with the people, because what he, as a preacher, you know, you're not above the people, you are with the people, you guide the people. Sometimes you gotta be lower with them. But Doc would get down on one knee and put his hand on the shoulder and tell this person, "I can do what I can with your prayers. I'm not no God, but I believe. But I can take your prayers and see what I can't do with them."
They all begin to sort of whisper, and at this point, this is when Kaelar and Nim, you guys come out and do whatever you need to do.
I'm just gonna kind of watch the interaction
Okay.
at first.
If I heard that guy ask him to take prayers, I'm also just
Um,
spectating.
They
Might be the
begin,
right word.
yeah, they begin to recite prayers over and over to you between grief, loved ones, selfish prayers, angry prayers, all sorts of just heartache. They sort of just let you have all of their prayers. And I'm going to ask you, Doc, are you actively trying to hold on to these prayers? Or are you actively just sort of just like just standing there letting them let it out, essentially?
I would say
How much do you want to lean into this new gift? Is it like done enough, or do you want to see how much further you can put?
Doc. I would say Doc would still be humble with it. He wouldn't be.
Okay.
I wouldn't exactly try to take on the prayers as a active ability, but I would be listening to the prayers, and then in my thoughts, I'd be praying for the people as a whole to have. How do I word this? I'm trying to think of actual like phrases in the Bible too, but also use this in a sense of the game. May the shepherd continue to guide those that are lost. May the shepherd find those who've wandered far too long into lost fields and lost woods, and bring those who are lost back to the flock to continue to be guided by the shepherd.
At this point, more and more people begin to gather around, and this sort of like strong, well-versed person that at first looks like a giant skeleton warlord takes off his ring. The armor stays the same, but his body sort of regrows as he takes off his disguise ring. And you see this like burly man look at you, Doc, and say, "You're the one that I've been hearing about in our town." Kind of looks at you, Doc.
Okay. Well, I was trying to see if there was more to what he was saying.
Kind of looks at you and kind of like goes up and down.
I guess Doc would stand up and look at this burly fellow. I would say, if I am a talk of the town, I must be the one you seek.
The name's Gorvim Thorn. My brother, is mayor of this town. Kind of just like is a loss for words, and he just kind of looks at you and says, "What the fuck do you?"
What do you think I'm doing?
Being a beacon for those goddamn undead to find us. Turn that shit off.
I apologize, Christian. Who was saying that to him?
You're good. I'm spawning him. It's this guy.
Okay.
The mayor's brother.
Yep.
Mayor's brother.
Here's brother.
Doc would have a slight chuckle.
because he's not intimidated by what he's saying, but he's also realizing the man's afraid of change. The man's afraid of the unknown. Realizing that this town's been living in a certain way for so long, but also understanding that what I have done may have been a honing beacon to quite some trouble. Doc would look at is he a knight commander?
Yeah, he looks to be like possibly like the knight commander of this entire militia that's in this town.
Doc would look at the what's his name again?
His name is Burgon.
Burgon.
Or Ragon, sorry.
Ragon. Doc would look at Ragon and be like, "This is not something I can turn off. This is just something who I am, and this is just a part of my being." You're asking someone who, and Doc would pause, realizing what some of his struggles have been, what he went through in his town before it was destroyed. Remembering the promise he made, taking an oath, and he'd look at the commander and kind of almost recite, "I am not an oath breaker. I made a vow. This is something I chose to."
As you talk, just kind of gruffs and walks away from you and looks to Elias and says, "We need to talk." No. He walks inside of Elias's house.
Oh boy. Doc turns around and sees his boys, right?
Yep.
Oh. Hey, partners. I see the same face that you have that everyone else has. You good?
What was that?
I'm still trying to figure that one out.
It's clearly divine. Was there a god involved?
You could say that. Yeah.
Is there any way you can see how much magic he's putting out?
Wrong character.
Yeah, it's
Unfortunately.
me too.
I mean, if you have detect magic, I'll let you try it. I don't know if you have it though.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have detect magic. No.
All right.
Yeah.
No. I don't do that kind of magic on Kaelar. I do giant magic.
I guess there would be an assumption by Nim that kind of like how the other fellow was saying, this is a beacon, and we do need to do something to figure it out. Does putting his ring back on stifle some of that?
Ooh. Good question.
Give me an Arcana check. I'll be down for you to try to figure that out.
Big Nim doing Arcana checks.
Hell yeah.
DM, what did what was my? I chose the middle path, right?
You chose Protector. Yes.
Yep. So that makes me a Warden of Protection or a Warden of the Hollows.
Yeah, you're a Protector Aasimar. So yeah, you're the one. The one you chose. I have it here. 1 second. You chose the Warden of the Unspoken Flame.
Yep.
But yeah, with a 9, I will give Nim this. It will hide his physical appearance, but it is illusion-based magic. It doesn't seem to have any sort of concealment.
Okay. Oh man.
Did I make you boys mad?
No. I mean, I think it's great that
No, not at all.
that you have this power, but I also do feel for the town. They've kind of got a good thing going here by having themselves disguised and not really having to worry about the undead all that much. And I'd say this is a big lure. What just happened?
I'm not even sure that leaving would be enough at this point. I think that the event that transpired was a flare in and of
Yeah.
itself.
Okay.
Which, I mean, these people aren't, I'm not bound to these people the way I am to Nim, so unfortunately he probably wants to help them.
I'm not really bound to anybody but our people, but at this point, anybody who's not some kind of undead creature, we should attempt to make our people, or at least be friendly towards.
What do you think we need? I mean, we're not even positive anything's gonna happen. What do you think?
I
our
mean, we
next course
still...
of action
I
is?
don't want to be the anticlimactic person, but as Kaelar says, we're not sure anything's going to happen. I need Kaelar, Nim, and Doc to all make me perception checks and Arcana checks.
God damn it.
Perception I can maybe do.
I only got a 9 on perception.
Okay.
And an 18 on Arcana.
Good job, Nim.
Damn.
25 on Arcana.
There we go.
Perception check.
Perception and Arcana.
I have a fucking plus 12. Like.
I got a 9 on perception.
9 on
Dear Lord.
perception. You're fine. You're fine. Continue. Arcana. A
20.
20. You all got good. Y'all got good Arcana.
Damn,
That's all I'm
dude.
saying.
Fuck yeah.
That's really all I needed. So the only person that sees where it originates from, and that is from behind you. You feel this like wind blow through you, Nim, in an instant. And you know that something caused it to happen behind you. Not necessarily in the city, but it was just like this cold wind. As soon
Almost
as
like a presence.
And as soon as this wind blew through the city, all of you, with an Arcana check, could almost determine that it was magical in nature. And for some reason, summoning and teleportation magic feels off. Specifically, summoning and teleportation.
Well, this is interesting. Almost brings you back to that vision I had earlier.
What vision?
Yeah, please elaborate.
Oh, yeah, you weren't there with the mayor. Well, we have to find 5 pieces of a bell. And if we don't, Gastrolock
Not Gastrolock.
will
How many
destroy the world.
Not Gastrolock, but you're very close.
Oh,
No,
Orcus.
Listen, dude, this is what the character.
Orcus.
wants, alright?
yeah.
Orcus.
But yeah, let's meld character knowledge here. Let's not do that.
My bad.
You're fine. You're fine.
My bad.
You're fine. You're fine.
The DM can't even metagame us. Whatever he says is what he thought he heard.
Yep.
And that's what we have to go off.
All right, Gasterlock it is.
Quickly making a character named Gastrolock is that's actually a misremembered
I
name.
actually don't have to make it. It's from Aaron's campaign, and he shares it with me, so I already have that shit down.
Oh, shit. So we need to find 5 pieces of a bell to prevent Orcus from destroying.
The way
yeah.
that is correct. So he eventually explains it because it has been a couple days. I'll explain it to his best of his ability. Essentially, the pieces of the bell are used in a ritual to essentially lock Orcus away, so he can't ascend any further, and he stops wherever he is in his ascension. It just kind of stasis him and throws him away.
Okay.
Excuse me, there's only 2 baby kittens. Here.
But yeah.
So, what do you think, boy?
Do you have any leads on any of these bells?
I'm trying to remember.
It wasn't necessarily leads. It was essentially the bells would reach out to you when you are near them. And all you really had to do was just sort of follow yourself. Was essentially what the vision was. It essentially was a vision quest. You just kind of reach in and you gotta hope for the best.
And is it one of the pieces of 5 missing completely?
Yes.
You said that the wind reminded you of your vision, right?
Yes.
So what happened in your vision after the wind?
I saw the destruction, this dark.
Got it. Come on. So close.
I'm trying to find the words.
I know.
It's just the planes of existence being completely ripped to shreds, and gods being completely no longer, and all that are here to be what's the best word I can use? Slaves.
Yeah.
And the wind reminded Doc of that because since there is this aura of teleportation, and what's the other thing?
Summoning.
Summoning?
Yep. Teleportation and summoning.
It would just give that presence that, like, something bad is coming. And since Doc's complete physical change as a being and this vision of Orcus,
Correct.
it just seems coincidental that, you know, I got a funny feeling about this one.
I'll kind of turn to look at Nim. So do we have to counter siege from inside of the city? Is that what's about to happen too?
I assume there's still people roundabout in the town square here, like murmuring, mumbling, talking, probably praying and things.
Oh yeah. They are sort of like praying the ground where he stepped, where his wings left him.
Now, how many of these people look frightened in comparison to how many people are like so awestruck that they don't care.
Give
Because
me
clearly the brother is thinking about how dangerous that just was, but it sounds like a lot of people are in the
absolutely.
boat of this is fantastic.
Give me, as you sort of sweep the crowd, I will say we'll roll a vibe check. Roll me a perception and add your investigation modifier.
Ooh.
Okay. So my perception is +8 with a 0 on investigation.
Cool beans.
15.
15. Kind of look around, you study some of the faces, and you see that for every one person that's like on the ground praying or crying or awestruck, there's about 3 or 4 in the back that are just kind of very hesitant, not angry, but very scared and worried. You also do see like a couple people in the far back that are warriors that seem to be more their hands are hovering on their swords. Like they are at any moment they're ready for shit to hit the fan.
Is the mayor anywhere nearby?
The mayor was outside, but his brothers told him we needed to go talk, and the mayor went into his house with his brother.
Okay. I will. He turned to Nim. Nim was kind of doing all this as you turned to me and asked me that question. I think we need to talk to the mayor and propose a. I don't want to say evacuation because I don't think that's the right word, but we need to propose some way of
Shelter in place, essentially.
yeah, keeping everyone safe from. I mean, what we can only assume is going to happen with something like that happening right here in the middle of town. There's lots of people that are scared. It seems.
It looks like there's a pretty decent vantage point to hold, though. If willing to sacrifice the lower half here, it's basically just the mountains to the rear after you get through the gate.
Yep.
I mean, a funnel point is
So, I think we're gonna come down at 9 o'clock just in
Possible.
guys or.
Anyway, yeah. Let's talk to him. Let's knock on the door.
You're saying vantage
I'm
point
just
here,
planning.
we make them funnel to this big
Well,
gate.
it looks like that's kind of the natural architecture of the city, anyway.
Yeah.
This appears to be like the general populous area, and then you've got a double fortification of a like small bastion type gate, and then a more standard, just like a bridge with a walking gate. But even that offers, I mean, a small layer should you lose front fortification.
Yeah. Christian,
Yeah.
since it has been a few days, will you remind me what our standings with the mayor
Yeah.
are?
We just
You
got
just
here.
got
Yeah.
here. He has
We
no
have
ill will.
spoken to him.
Yeah, he has no ill will. The most you guys
Who
got,
gave us the rings?
that was the guy, the general, not the general, sorry, the knight commander at the gates. You were all given rings as soon as you enter the city to disguise yourselves.
Okay.
But you guys met the mayor, and the mayor was honestly pretty chill. He was talking with this sort of like regal looking fellow named Oswald Zarovich that left.
Okay.
But beyond that, that's it. I mean, he offered you guys a place to stay because he obviously recognized your seal, Nim, specifically, and was like, okay, well, yeah. And he was gonna
make him aware that I am.
Yeah, you just
now
showed him the
guy,
seal.
right?
Yeah, you just showed him the seal of the royal family, and he was just like, oh, okay. But beyond that, he was gonna have a conversation with you this morning, but then, you know, Doc kind of shined the spotlight.
Okay. If we try to have Doc follow us, do we gather a crowd, or do they all? Has everybody pretty much left him alone now?
I will say, like, most people begin to file out as sort of like the knights come in and say, all right, everyone, time to file out. We need to get back to our duties so that way we can prepare for tonight's stumpening.
Oh, and there was already an event tonight, huh?
Yeah.
There was a stumpening event that happened the previous night. You guys passed out through it essentially, but it wasn't as bad as it's been, so that's why you guys were able to sleep through it. Yep.
Okay. Well, I have confidence that I can talk strategy to anybody and convince them to work with us, even if he wasn't friendly to them. I think that you've got it.
Yep. I think.
Sounds like Doc and he have conversed too, so there's some
If Doc
rapport there.
knows them, we can probably get in. Maybe not immediately, but we definitely need to get an audience with him as soon as
Probably have
possible.
Doc knock on the door, honestly.
I would say that during this morning when I had my vision, he was the one helping that vision.
That
What do
is
you mean
correct.
by helping you?
He did it, is what you mean to say.
He forced a vision on you?
I accept the vision.
So the mayor's a fortune teller, a magic user?
An oracle.
I didn't get that far into it.
The most I would say you kind of can get back to them is he seemed to have done a ritual using an item. It was like this very old brass bell that he was using that shattered after it revealed its vision to you. And he was just the one doing the ritual so you could see it.
Is he a holy man, similar to yourself?
You did
Did
not
he
get
give off
that
that
vibe.
kind of vibe?
Not give off that vibe.
No. He seemed more concerned with the ability I just showed. He was more intrigued on what I was capable of doing because he was afraid of what's coming because he wants an end.
Sure.
But not the bad end.
Yeah.
So he was already worried about something coming before this happened too.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh boy.
The more you tell us, Doc, the more we definitely need to talk to the mayor.
You guys want to head off to the mayor?
He's not worried about his brother. He didn't like me very much.
See.
Guys can walk off toward the mayor's meeting room. You guys sort of head up these stairs and you immediately begin to hear arguing, loud shouting. The door makes it hard to sort of like hear anything, but you do hear that loud shouting between these two men.
No, like distinct words yet. Just that
Not
there's-
until you open the door. So 1 second, let me spawn these guys in.
We let
And not
Doc
like
open
a
the door,
scuffle,
right?
like an argument.
It is fully an argument. They are not
Okay.
fighting.
So she came down in a bubble, Doug. Not twist his dick.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay, just making sure.
All right.
I think that's exactly what he's saying, Dylan.
Honestly,
Thank you.
probably the best thing.
Thank you.
I'm gonna fucking.
Grow up, dog.
There we go. Okay.
What do you mean, Grove? She came down in a bubble, Doug. What do you call that, bro? The Wicked Witch of the East.
And her sister.
Yeah, they're actively fighting over wicked witches right now. And you guys make it to the door. And who wants to be the first one to knock? Are you guys making Doc knock? That's
Yeah,
that
as long
rhymed.
as he's okay with that.
I would have rolled up the figure going upstairs, like, oh, here we go.
Doc, as you go to light your cigarette, you try to use a match that breaks, and your fingertip gets very warm and light. So,
How about I knock and you just lead the way there, Firefingers?
okay.
Oh no! What is the door made of, Christian?
It's just wood. It's just like a solid wood door.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you go knocking on the door. What do you say, Doc?
I call the mayor's name, let him know it's Leif, the gunslinger.
Immediately the yelling and shouting stops, and you hear two voices at the same time. One says "Stay out" and one says "Come in."
I'm coming in.
All right, you guys reveal this. You see his brother on one side, his sword sort of tossed to the side as he's rubbing his temples, and says, "Elias, we were having a private conversation about what is happening. Why do we need to do this in front of people?" And Elias will then stand and say, "Because I don't know if you've noticed, but we have a walking angel in our fucking town now. So things have changed a little bit." His brother just kind of gets quiet and just sort of nods and sort of sinks down into his chair. Elias turns to each of you and says, "Please have a seat. And yes, we do have things we need to discuss."
I'm sorry.
He kind of notices it and he's like, "Damn."
There's two.
Doc, do you sit next to the warrior brother or Elias?
Pick a seat to the left of the warrior brother. Nope, the other.
The other side.
The other side. You walk all the way around, pull a chair next to him, and he just kind of glares at you and says, "Okay." Elias will say, "Dragon, calm down. Okay, we are with guests. Regardless of how they've shown themselves to us, we are with guests." Elias will turn to you, Nim, and say, "Let's start with you. You showed us a seal to the royal family of the royal Dornvale family. What brings you here? I know we didn't get to really discuss much because it was late at night and you guys looked like you needed sleep."
I'll stand.
The chair.
Address everybody. My name is Nim Dornvale.
Immediately, Bragan just fucking drops his sword and says, "We have a fucking prince in the room with us."
Does he actually say that? Does he actually say a prince?
Yeah, because they don't know that you're king yet.
Yeah. I've recently rid Drakenheim of most all of its undead and creatures of the night that have been plaguing it. We've begun rebuilding and have found that it's a fairly safe place, you know, within reason, as safe as a place can be. We're on our own mission, but I am stopping anywhere that there's some semblance of life or townsfolk or people still living, and just extending the olive branch of there is a safe place and there is somewhere if you need to send people or want to send people or want to begin trade. Drakenheim is back. My father is gone.
Immediately, he just kind of looks. He takes his helmet off and he kind of gives you his full attention. And Bragan, the one who's obviously been very upset with this whole situation, just says, I am very truly sorry for your loss. He was a great man.
He was a great man. And I fear that without him being as great as he was, I wouldn't have been able to start to put the city back together in the way that we have. But with saying all that, in times such as these, I don't really feel that king is a title that really holds the same value that it did. I'm trying to lead my city in a more hands-on approach, I guess you could say. And in doing that, it seems like we've potentially brought some issues to your city. I assume that's what you were discussing before we arrived.
Yes. There's something we need to discuss. My brother is right to fear what Doc has become, partly because we don't know where it comes from. Yes, we all know the stories of angels and celestials. We all know those stories. This is Elias, by the way. The issue is, long ago, Bragan fought beside one of our greatest warriors, Vale Ashur, during the final siege of Olaven, when the undead first began to rise without necromancers. She disobeyed orders and evacuated the wounded and tried to resurrect magic mid-battle. She was in the same situation as Doc. She was one of the angel touched or celestial gifted, whatever you call it. What came back wasn't right. She vanished that day, clutching a blood-soaked banner that pulsed with unholy light in front of her, and Bragan had to put her down. She looked so tired, too tired to be a messenger of God. Bragan then looks and says, the last thing she gave me was, we'll all be a light one day. Just don't let it blind you. But something answered her call. This is from Elias. When she resurrected, when she casted those divine spells on the battlefield, it wasn't just that the resurrections failed and something came back. Something entered our world and did not leave. We did the best we could, and it sank into the darkness of the mines that are no longer used. The mountains behind us, the mine entrance was on the other side of the mountain. It sleeps there.
What is it?
Above board
entity?
question. Did the wind that was blowing in town come from the direction of the mountains?
Came
Yes,
from behind them.
sure did.
This entity that you're talking about, is it a figurative thing, or was it a physical being that lives in the mines?
We believe... No, we know. It is a physical being. We are not sure if it causes the stompening or if it is just an effect. We can tell you.
You would.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
We can tell you for certain that this entity, when it came here, to describe it would be to describe a crazy person's dream. It was covered, no, littered in wings, 12 of them circling its back, eyes across its bodies, celestial rings wrapping around it. The light it shone was so brilliant and so strong that the mines at night barely contain it when the city used to be on the other side of the mountain.
This thing has just stayed there. It's never tried to attack. It's never tried to come to the city.
Yeah, it has never tried to attack us or enter the city or anything like that.
Has anyone ever went to seek it out?
Mm.
Reagan gets dark, and Elias says, yes. Our father and our mother. They believed if it was an angel, maybe it could help us. Truly.
And I assume that they swiftly found out that it was not that.
We don't know. They have not returned.
Above board, can Doc roll for a religious check and see if his father would have preached about or discussed that in the teachings of his preachings?
Absolutely. You
Deed.
may roll religion or history.
This is interesting. Let's see. I got 21.
Nice.
As you sort of reach into the recesses of your mind about your father preaching, you begin to hear your father's words. You remember a sermon. People think angels are here to save us. They ain't. An angel don't comfort. An angel don't hold your hand. They show up when something bigger than justice needs doing. They ain't kind. They ain't cruel. They're exact. Angels don't ask what you deserve. They ask what you promised, and if you broke it. Your father pauses and lets the silence fall heavy. They don't raise swords. They don't raise swords. They become them for the gods they serve. Leif, there is a moment in that same memory where your father pulls you aside into like a quiet candlelit room, and your father softly says, angels don't speak for the living. They speak for the dead. And that still ain't a rest. Maybe one day you'll hear one, and maybe one day you'll realize it was never talking to you, but through you.
I guess Doc's stature, the point, if anyone was looking across the table, he'd have his head kind of slightly tilted, and his hat slightly just covering his eyes, where it's causing a dark shadow.
Mm-hmm.
And his cigarette that he had rolled, every time he does an inhale, you can see his face light up just enough, and you can see the stern look as he's describing the angel he's talking about, and Doc is slowly but sitting there playing with his Valgrind there, like you'd see Doc Holliday do, but quietly, and then every time just slightly spinning the cylinder with a disturbed discomfort in what's being said.
This is going to be Nim's new thing.
Okay.
Well, I guess this is kind of all my character's thing, because Quentin ends up getting into this position. So, you're telling me there's an angel living in your minds, while a literal horde of undead beings runs through your town every single night, and you've only sent 2 people to ever go and check it out?
No, we've sent more. We've sent scouts, we've sent recons, sent warriors, but eventually we got to the point to where they never came back. We couldn't keep sending more people.
No one's ever come back. You haven't ever found a straggler, someone who's seen something that completely, I mean, I've heard tales of meeting angels and then those people are never the same again.
Unless
I think
they physically changed into tumbleweeds, we've never seen them.
I'll kind of look over towards Doc. Have you ever sent an angel to talk to the angel?
He would be the
You would see
first.
Doc. You would see Doc look over at Nim with a slight intrigued, but did you really just go there with that question? Look on his face. The revolver stops midair. The palm is facing towards his face, and the barrel's pointing down, looking at you like, And he takes another puff of a cigarette, and you see his face light up with the orange glow. All right, there, partner. Is that how far you want to go with this?
I mean, everywhere else we've been, it's just been nothing but undead. Some of them can talk, some of them can't. And it's been that way for too long. I think this is, as far as I'm recollecting, correct me if I'm wrong, DM, but this is the first time I've heard anything about something even remotely resembling a angel being about, and I kind of heard about 2 of them in the same day. You grew wings, and now there's one that lives in a cave.
That's correct.
Cave angels. Rare and elusive. Cousin to Mothman.
I feel like I feel like we're about to be the priest that goes into the mine to kill the vampires.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I guess I'll address the mayor and his brother. I mean, I'm addressing everybody again, but is that about how long does it take to get from here to the mines?
I would recommend leaving at first light. So, I would recommend starting your journey tomorrow morning.
What if tomorrow morning's too late?
We have to hope it isn't, because there's no way you're going to make it to those mines before the dark falls.
We've been caught out in the dark before.
Hey.
Yeah.
But you've not been caught out in the stumping, and I'm assuming.
The whole time I've been like drawing an attack plan, right?
Okay.
They mentioned the mountain. I had to crumble up everything I was planning. I was pissed. So then I had to start on a new one.
I'm so sorry.
And he'll say that, and I'll just kind of look up at him. And I'll look at him. And then I'll look back over at that guy, and then I'm just gonna go back to what I'm doing. I'm not. He gets no response because I don't have anything civil to say to that.
I think Doc would look in your direction and give you that slight nod of, "I feel your frustration."
I don't want to assume that we're going to have an all-out battle as soon as the sun sets tonight. But I also don't want us to be naive and hope that nothing's going to happen.
We're already putting into motion reinforcing the walls as well as setting up oil drops along the walls to burn the undead. We have a feeling tonight's going to be very bad.
Do you, on nights like this, when, what did you call it, the stomping?
The stomping, yes. A stampede of undead.
On nights when a stampede comes through, do you usually move everyone out of the lower part of the city?
That's correct. Move them to the upper side. Lock the gates behind them. Reinforce it.
Don't the rings help with the stomping, though?
The rings keep the undead during the day from entering the city, as they think it's already been claimed by the undead. At night, the undead that come to the walls aren't looking to take over the city. They're looking to destroy it.
So they don't care if the air disguise. They just want this place torn down because it seems like civilization to them. As
Yeah.
far as you know.
They seem to be some of the few that have been very intelligent. So.
I would.
We
I
survived a
was-
stomp. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Doc would look over at Nim with the conversation that had been said and kind of key into the angel concept and look at Nim and like, what stories have you heard of angels?
I mean, I'd say the same ones anyone has heard. They're kind of in the same vein as the story they're telling. They're not necessarily bad, but they're not necessarily good. It sounds like if this thing is an angel, those people may be going up and being judged in some way, shape, or form, and either they're passing or failing, and either way, you don't get to come back. And I'd say a lot of people are probably choosing not to come back to a world like our world.
Logically, the best case scenario is there's some kind of crazy little divine safe haven in that mountain.
Sure. I mean,
I think that's an incredibly optimistic outlook, but
I mean, if it's as big and fantastical as they say that it is, and it isn't a corrupted thing,
true.
There's probably enough divine energy just around it that the undead would choose to not enter there.
Doc would kind of just take back on what was said and go back to his father's preachings and then just mutter that, yes, angels are nor good nor evil. They are just them. But most importantly, they are a weapon. And they are true to their word of fulfilling promises that are meant to be kept.
An angel is a weapon.
God, Rook didn't hear.
So, if you're telling me that these people have been going and they haven't come back, Doc would pause, take a deep breath, and let out a very heavy exhale. The best thing for them was maybe something swift.
How do Elias and Bragon react when he says that?
Bragon kind of looks at Doc, sort of nods. Elias kind of looks down at the floor and says, I guess I'm hopeful like your friend here, I hope that this angel isn't bad. I hope.
Angels are not bad.
I apologize.
Angels,
I hope that this angel isn't bad. This
there's no
specific
such
one.
thing as a bad angel. There's only the angels are angels. They're what my father, from his teachings and his preachings, angels are servants of a higher power. They are not. They don't
You
understand
keep
emotion.
saying that, Doc.
Sure, but you have to think about it from these people's perspective, Doc. If this thing is taking their people and killing it from their perspective, they don't. I mean,
I will also,
what higher power is it answering to from their eyes?
and I will also mention, what higher power could they be hearing if the gods have abandoned us for this long?
Ooh, good plot twist. Good plot twist. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Doc immediately just goes like, he hit me with the good plot twist. Damn it.
Ooh.
He got me there.
Ooh.
Well, I would still say that Doc would be like, he's not being stern. He's just trying to reassure that, as much as he likes the idea of faith, if there's an angel involved, and looking back at them, like, I just became one. You want to take another angelic being against another angelic being and see how you want a nuclear bomb to go off?
Well, I hope that there's no conflict. I hope that maybe your divine spark recently igniting could show whatever this being is that maybe the world. You said that angels are weapons. That leads me to believe it was sent here for a purpose. Either that purpose being to help us with the undead situation, or whatever deity sent it here before we had all of our problems foresaw something going on. And if it is a weapon to be used against exactly what we're trying to fight against.
DM,
Maybe
quick question.
Yes.
Is Valrinder reacting to how I am speaking?
No.
Okay. Just curious.
Maybe 2 points of divinity crossing paths is potentially a good thing for us. And it's kind of the one thing that they haven't ever been able to try, it sounds like, as far as trying to contact this thing or reason with this thing or whatever it may be.
Even truly find out what it is if no one's ever come back. I mean,
Yeah.
if I tell you there's a dog in the closet and every time someone goes in they never come out, you don't know what's in the closet, you know?
It's a dog as
Makes you
far as
want-
I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's like, it's okay. Well, Doc would kind of just relax back in his chair a little bit and go silent and take a few puffs off his cigarette, take his hat off, and just flick the ashes on top of his brow of his hat, and just, I'm all ears, boys.
If
As
that's
far as the stomping goes tonight, is there anything that you may need us to do?
we wouldn't ask you to help defend. That's, if you want to, more the merrier, but if not, we just recommend you getting to the upper level of town, hunkering down, and resting for your journey. Whatever is left of town when you wake up, hopefully it's all still left. You will be free to go on to the mines.
Well, seeing as how you guys are preparing for it to be especially rough, like I've said, if you need to send anyone, if anyone becomes homeless, if there's just too much of the lower city to rebuild for it to be feasible for you guys to make it work. Drakkenheim is open. We're rebuilding most of the city. There's lots and lots of space available, and like I've said, as far as we have been able to tell, it's fairly safe there, and we're getting stronger every day. So
That truly sounds wonderful, and I will probably take you up on that when I need to protect my citizens.
definitely don't abandon your city by any means. I will
Never.
send people here to help as soon as we can, but
Thank you. Truly. King Nim. Thank you. We need to go prepare for the oncoming slot that's going to be coming here. If you would like to help, you can follow Bragan, and he'll show you the point at which needs to be physically defended. That we have the least amount of people to defend. If you would like to
a
help.
break in the wall or something? Why is it, what's...
We just don't have enough people to cover the full wall.
Okay.
The issue. But if not, then don't worry. We have traps that we are still setting up, and we'll get through this night one way or another. Bragan just sort of grabs his helmet. He looks at you all and says, I'll either see you in the morning or I won't.
I'll kind of nod as he walks off.
Doc would look at him and put his hand on his shoulder before he steps away. Don't be afraid.
Never
It's
been
not.
afraid.
Kid.
I've been angry.
Don't allow it to corrupt you.
I could say the same about you.
Takes one to know one, don't it?
And he gets up to leave.
Do you have anyone, this is them to Elias, do you have anyone who knows the mountain pass pretty well that could at least get us heading in the right direction tomorrow morning?
I can get someone to do that, yes. And I'll reach out to them right now so that way they'll be aware.
Alright, well, Kaelar, Doc, you guys have anything else for the mayor?
Mm-mm. I'm ready to post up.
Okay.
I look at the mayor and do I need to hide? Do I need to be tucked away?
I don't think there's any amount of tucking away we could do for you. I would just recommend not pulling out those wings again if you can help it.
That's fair.
But I'll reach out to Ki Lemma.
Is there any
Ki
Is there
Lemma.
any blessings or anything Doc could do for soldiers or the warriors, anything like that would help them, or is there something he could bestow onto them to help them out?
He's gonna look at you and say, I would say no divinity necessary, and please don't use it.
Gunslinger it is.
Okay.
I'll kind of stand up and give a slight bow and start heading out.
Okay. You guys all begin to head out.
Well, that was an interesting conversation, boys. And them,
Yes.
you, just angel to angel, huh?
It's the only thing that sounds right.
I don't know where to admire you or whether to admire you.
As you guys head over to the second gate, it opens, and as it opens toward you guys see this halfling, like, where is it? Right here. Yeah, you guys see this halfling, man sort of step out. He has an eye patch over an eye and a scar going down another one, and he says, "Ah, I'm Keen Eye Lima."
Yes.
You're the one who's gonna be showing us up the mountain pass to the mines?
Yeah.
What kind of person is this?
Halfling.
A halfling?
Half what?
No, just a
Oh,
halfling.
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 Short. Sorry.
No, you're
Halfling.
fine.
Yeah, my fault.
You're good.
What?
Kylar says that to him, and he's just like, I don't know. I was just born this small. But I seem to be very lucky.
That's crazy. I'm building an ogre character who's just like that, dude. Half of what?
Ah, but don't worry. I only cover up my good eye so I can protect it from the light. Once it becomes nighttime, I unseal the good eye.
So you got 2 working eyes?
No, just the one. But it's under the eye patch.
Oh.
Doc would giggle.
So how do
a
you
little
see
bit
right now?
Hearing the sarcasm.
You see him turn around and just scream at a wall. It's 5 meters from me.
This halfling echolocates?
Ah, is that what that's called? Is that what that's called? He turns to you.
This is table talk. This is table talk.
Yes, he does. He has an.
Nim is not yelling in his face. You're echolocating?
I am.
Yes, he has tremor sense, and so yeah, he is able to sort of sense the vibrations.
Well, I'm Nim. I'll let everybody else introduce themselves.
Ah, welcome. He reaches out, but his hand is going up, like straight toward Doc.
I'll kind of get over and shake it anyway.
Nice to meet you. Strong hand.
How do you steal a man's handshake?
Do what?
No.
How do you steal a man's handshake?
Yeah, I mean, I think he was. I was talking to him. I just thought he was talking to me.
Ah.
Like,
You see him then hold up his hand to shake the rest of y'all.
I let Doc shake his hand twice because I don't want to.
No, it's a one shake deal. This isn't a twice shake because happy things happen when you shake it for too long.
he's a one shake kind of man.
But you guys are eventually taken to the gate. You hear every so often he pulls out these this pouch full of stones, and you hear him hit the ground, and they sort of bounce a few, and it makes him able to dodge just hazards on the road.
Potholes,
Yep.
sticks,
Yep.
stray cats,
Yep.
47 orphans running from a fire.
47 orphans.
Don't forget about
Anyway, fireball.
the murder of ravens that comes at him. But yeah, he continues to go to the second one, and you guys are brought all the way into the next part of the city, and then up here. Go.
Up where?
Here, I'll ping it, so that way you can find yourselves. There you go.
Echolocation. Alright.
Echolocating.
Echolocating.
Where's the nearest portal?
I just want you to know, I almost fucking answered you. I almost...
Community's bringing the fuck out. He's saying no.
I want you to know, I almost fucking answered you, you fucking ass. It almost happened.
It was
was just a callback. But
Yes, Kaelar. Okay.
it's worse that she said my name.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. As you guys walk into a nearby tavern, speaking of a callback. Yeah, we're using that one. An oldie but a goodie. But you guys walk into this tavern.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'm never getting rid of this map. This map is a good
Stay away
map.
from the hole.
This is a good map. I don't care what anyone says.
It's a fantastic tavern.
But you guys walk into this tavern. There's some people eating. Let me just this.
I feel compelled to cast dancing lights in the corner for some reason.
Okay.
Where's the Raven Man at?
But anyway, as you guys sort of get in, the bartender is sort of serving you all drinks. So that way you have something to drink. It's just simple like mead. That's all it is. It's just honey mead. With cactus juice.
Cactus juice, you say?
Yep.
It's the quenchiest.
You see
Okay,
you see
Lando.
Ki Lima sort of lean over the bar and say, "Give me a stiff cactus drink, extra sour." All right. The bartender kind of looks at him and is like, "This man's so weird," and goes to get him his drink. As you guys are sitting there, for all intents and purposes, this tavern is not very populated. Who would have thought in a zombie apocalypse? This tavern is not very populated right now. It is mainly used as like a shelter point for people to come in and sort of barricade themselves in. And no one's here quite yet. It's about midday. You guys are really the only people here other than the bartender, Ki Lima, and the chef.
Right on.
I'll ask Kenai
K-I.
to Ki.
No, K-E-Y-E Lima. K-I.
Okay. Do a lot of people usually hunker down in here?
Oh, when it gets real bad, yeah. I used to work the walls. Then I got in a bit of a scrap.
What happened?
Oh, you know. And he hoists his leg up, and you see he has a peg leg.
Rusty sword to the knee?
Nah. Got bit off.
By what?
Zombie.
Must have been a big boy.
At least the size
He's a
of...
little man.
At least... looks at you. You know,
Could have been a
son?
regular zombie.
You know, son? I like the cut of your jib.
I was trying to be nice, man, but...
Goes to go sit down by himself, and you hear as he turns around, he's like, I'm gonna go drink my meat in peace.
I'm gonna have them send 2 more over there for him.
He was right. It was a standard zombie. Yeah. So you guys, he gets 2 more, but you guys are sort of left alone for a minute. If there's anything you guys would like to discuss, the bartenders are just sort of there. There's like a person cleaning and then a person in the kitchen currently. That's it.
Sounds like we just need to buckle up if we plan on spending another night in this town.
Christian, you said that most of the guards were...
They're along the walls right now.
But they were worried when they saw what happened with Doc, right? They
Yeah.
weren't really...
They were very worried. I will go ahead and say most of the people here in the city are half-elf, but obviously that doesn't really matter because death doesn't really happen here, so they haven't aged beyond the point of when the zombies first rose. But yeah, they've been alive for a while, and the battle that you were now told that Elias's brother went on with that celestial sage has really scarred them about anything divine wise. Oh, I see.
Well, I was going to yes, that's actually true. I was going to tell Doc if there was something that he wanted to do, he could kind of just go try to give everybody a prayer, maybe. Just a simple prayer and kind of boost morale.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem like they would appreciate that too much, even though I know that it would make you feel better and probably make at least some of them feel better.
He says the Doc hasn't been praying in his head the whole entire time.
Have you?
Sure.
Possibly.
Okay.
Would the DM like to know?
I would.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. I would like to know.
Maybe he's been speaking out on the whole situation, asking for guidance to his god on the whole situation, praying in his head.
Okay, I got you.
One of my things is, how is it I've been given a gift but is so denied, while at the same time there's such divine power that is hitting away underneath the mountain that now I'm faced with the complexion of, is this part of what you're asking me, the oath of vow render?
Make me a religion check with advantage.
It's 18. Looks like I'll roll another one. We'll see.
Okay. As you sort of reach out with this prayer, I would say, your mind gets quiet. There's no forge. There's no fire burning. There's no hammer at the anvil. There's nothing. Leif sits in solitude, trying just for a moment to feel warmth again. Thread of connection that hums from your god. Always flickers in the bones, but this time something pulls back. A lash of cold pain, not physical, soul deep. And then without warning, a breath, not from your lips, but from something else. The air goes sour. Something begins to bend toward you, just enough. In your head, Doc, hear this. In your head, Doc, you hear this whispery sort of voice. You. And you begin to hear what sounds like something scraping against stone. And something begins to stand. The sound of like bones cracking. And something stretching in the dark. I see you, Warden of Silence. Iron Boy. Priest of Smoke. His breath catches. His hands. You see them try to reach up toward you into the light. You see them wrapped in white robes. You carry silence like a shield. What has that ever served? The temperature begins to drop drastically. All the lights in the tavern, you guys feel this, all the lights in the tavern immediately sort of die down really low. Like almost to where it's almost dark in here. As this happens, you all begin to hear the sounds of something scraping. Is it metallic? No. Sounds almost like bone. You begin to see behind Doc. Shadow begins to outstretch. You begin to see this dark shadow begin to sort of like grow bigger and bigger across the floorboards. You begin to see a wing here in one of the shadows. And then another. And then you see another one. And then another. See 4 sets of wings. Two of them seem to come out the very last. Look distorted, ripped, almost in the shadow. You see the shadow sort of take the form of putting its hands over its chest. And from Doc's own voice, you all hear, you all begin to hear this sort of like raspy voice. He left me here, hid beneath stone and silence. You walk with light, but it flickers. Doc's jaw begins to tighten, but it's not him moving. Tell this warden, the oath was broken before he was born. Truth was buried with me, and if he digs, he will not like what he finds. Fire begins to grow even dimmer, almost to the point where it's like not even there, but yet you can still see perfectly the outline of the shadow. The air becomes thick. You feel Doc's body sort of like, almost sort of like Doc himself is sort of trying to hug himself, but you can almost feel him fighting it, but unable to do anything. I was the first sword. I was the first to burn in his name, and first to be silenced. When the warden descends, do not follow. Only death waits for those who try to understand a god's regret. Immediately, as fast as it came, it dissipates, and Doc is left grasping. He grips his chest. All the candles relight. The temperature seems to slowly fluctuate back, and Doc sort of has sweat covering himself. He is completely pale, and there is also now, Doc, you can feel it, and you guys can see it being close to Doc. A sort of like singed of smoke comes up from his chest as Doc has like this burn. No, not just a burn, a brand on his chest.
I thought we talked about no divinity.
Got a lot going on today, buddy.
That seemed divine.
What's the symbol?
As you look at the symbol, it is a burned sigil like molten ink beneath cracked skin. The shape is not fully geometric, instead it looks more like a fractured halo, broken at the crown with 6 lines radiating downward like snapped sword blades or feathers. At the center, a hollowed circle carved into the flesh as if something used to be there but was ripped out.
How big is it?
I would say it's big enough to cover one peck on your
Okay.
chest.
9 by 8 inches, something like that.
Yes.
I hope you have a chat BT picture of this because I'm quite curious. Doc would be sitting there ripping his shirt open looking at this.
You see the woman comes up from behind the bar that she had hid behind and said, "You good? You need whiskey or anything?"
Have I ever seen a symbol like this?
Make me a history check with advantage.
Doc would be trying to get out of the bar
Okay.
for a fresh air.
Yeah. You attempt to sort of walk outside the bar. Nim, go ahead and make me that history check. What'd you get?
21.
All right, 1 second.
21.
21.
21.
21. All right, there we go. All right.
Yeah, I want to see that symbol too. It sounds cool as fuck.
Okay. So
I want to see.
let me go here. There we go.
Good, bub. I got some Tylenol if it hurts too much. Yeah. My son gets straight smacked and fucking put the thumbnail.
There we go. As you begin to sort of like, are you pinging? Who pinged Nim?
Say again.
I just didn't know if you pinged yourself. Nim, yes, you have heard of this symbol, but not recently. When you were part of a crowning ceremony when you were a young prince in the chamber of the skybound lineage, a sacred elven vault of prophetic art, one tile was scratched away, almost violently removed. But Nim's hand brushed the corner, and for a second you saw a blade that bled light, a god kneeling shackled in their own halo. The brand glowed red hot beneath your palm. The courtiers called it a remnant echo, but warned him not to seek it, as it was not his fate and not for him to do. Kaelar, did you want to roll a history check, or were you good?
Yeah, I'll absolutely roll.
Go ahead. I got stuff. See if you get it.
I don't think I'm gonna get higher than a 21, but
I mean, you get advantage
That's
too,
21.
buddy boy. See if you do get a higher than 21. All right, never mind. With a 21, Kaelar, you remember once reading during your early years of Ward archives and the old elven scrolls sealed beneath silver bindings. The brand was briefly mentioned as the mark burned into those who were allowed to strike a god. The scroll was destroyed days later in a fire. Some whisper it burned from within. That is all you know.
okay.
It leaves, and I believe I have the symbol. There you go.
Nice.
Angel, I don't know what
All right. But Doc, as you walk out of the tavern, it is getting later in the evening. The night is beginning to bend down, and you have these images flashing in your head. This first image is of a bell ringing. You hear it ringing in your head over and over. And you look up and you see a hand outstretched to you, wrapped in that same white cloth. What do, Doc? This is the visage that you see before you, Doc, and I'll post it so everyone can see it.
Would I know what this vested is to my father's preachings?
I would say not this one. This one, you would have no idea who it is.
Doc would almost immediately draw his revolver.
As you draw your revolver, the revolver begins to burn. Not you, but the edge of the revolver at the round. Or, sorry, not the round. 1 second. Kind of like...
Barrel?
Yes, that's what I meant.
It's going to hurt for a little bit, dude. Let's see. Let's give it another about half hour, and if it doesn't
You
stop
begin
hurting,
to
I'll talk to
see
you.
runes begin to carve into your gun. Ancient celestial runes, very similar to this.
Uh-oh.
As you point
Boys.
it at this...
Oh, boys, what am I doing?
You're not doing anything. The gun is just glowing as you point it at the angel with its arms outspread. It just looks at you.
It doesn't say anything.
Does not say a word. And as you've been standing there with it, haven't heard anything. Not just from it, anywhere. As if everything is silent.
Oh.
I will take it away.
Doc would, how profound would he notice this silence? Is it like deafening silence?
Yes.
Doc's eyes would look to his left and look to his right, just to make sure he is still within the area he's still in, but his eyes would go back onto the angel, and he would begin to pull the hammer on the revolver.
Okay.
And I guess in a moment of hesitation and defiance, would scream, "Who are you?"
As you try to scream, "Who are you?" there is no sound.
Oh, fuck.
The angel just kind of looks at you. Its wings outstretched as it begins to hover a little bit above you, looking down at you with its mask. And you see a hand begin to reach up toward the mask. It begins to pull it off. And you begin to see, as it does, its visage begins to change. Wings begin to overlap from one another. The bell in its chest is ripped from its chest, from its other hand. And as he holds the edge of the bell, you see where the middle of the bell that would do the actual ringing part begins to extend outward like a blade that he holds in his hand, in his other hand. More and more wings begin to appear behind him. Its halo begins to not only break, but reconfigure into more halos around its body. And you see, as it fully removes this mask, golden, glowing eyes of a skeletal form stare at you. like this.
God damn it. Doc would immediately know what this is, wouldn't he?
This is seemingly the angel that possessed you.
But from his father's preaching and stuff like that, he'd immediately know that this is an angel.
This is a biblically accurate undead angel.
Undead angel.
You see it
Boy,
look
you-
at you, and you see him put a bony finger up to its mouth, over its lips, the universal symbol for silence, and then it vanishes into nothing, and sound returns again to you.
What's Valrinder doing right now?
Valrinder is, as the angel's visage disappears, the glowing stops. And as soon as the glowing stops, immediately you hear, "They're breaking through the walls!" And you begin to feel the ground shake beneath you and begin to rip and tear as you all of a sudden feel stomps on the ground. The
Doc
whole...
will be running back inside to grab the boys.
You run back inside.
I
As
assume we can feel some rumbling as well.
it was as if, as soon as Doc slams open the door, you guys all of a sudden, I will put it to you this way, it was kind of weird. Essentially, you guys could hear everything that was going on in the tavern, but anything outside just never made its way in. And as soon as Doc opens the door and says, "We gotta go," you guys immediately hear, "They're breaking through the walls!" And immediately the whole building begins to shake.
Oh. This seems
Have
familiar.
people been
and I don't-
filing in? Or is the bar pretty much still empty?
People were not filing in. After a couple minutes, after Doc sort of grabs you guys and you guys feel this shaking and you guys have to hold yourselves to not immediately fall prone, you begin to see a couple people run inside and they say, "No, everybody was able to make it through. They got through the first set of walls."
You ready, Nim?
Well, we gotta go get some people out.
I knew he was
We
going
about
to
to
say
do this,
that.
boys.
And
Yeah.
I will put it to you
Alright,
guys
after we
this
get
way.
done with this, I'm going to explain something later. Let's get the fuck moving.
As you guys begin to head out of the tavern, about to save a city, I will ask you, you still going to Magic, right? I didn't know if you got a text. Let me know. If you didn't, then we'll pause it here.
There is no magic in Bossing Say tonight.
Never mind, bitch. We're moving on.
Jolie lied.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Let me finish this piece of pizza and I'll go get my bottle of vodka, dude.
As you guys all
Oh,
rush
okay,
out. All right. Let's move you guys to a section, a map that I've been wanting to use for a very long time.
Oh dear God.
But never mind, there is magic in Bossing Say.
Oh,
Q and I
yeah,
are playing. Yeah,
me and Dylan are meeting up. See you guys.
I'm good. I'm glad you guys will be in the same house. So just share the microphone and the camera.
Yeah.
We're actually playing in the park with headlamps.
Yeah.
Even better. So put that camera on, turn on your location. I will go grab Jacob.
Listen to
We're
me.
playing at Denny's. They
They're-
don't let me take my phone in there anymore.
They're open 24 hours. I'll meet you there.
Listen. Don't you try and convince me to go eat breakfast and play D&D in public, because I fucking will, buddy.
Dead
Like, I don't
ass.
know.
I
I
will
don't
meet at
know like,
Denny's.
if this is supposed to be a threat, like, but I will be there.
I'll throw down on a
Could you
grand
imagine-
slam witch.
Yeah, having a grand slam witch and have it playing at Denny's, and then one of the crackheads that works at Denny's is like, you mind if I join in on your campaign?
Bro, we've
That'd be the
all
most
got 47
D&D
characters
experience
on D&D Beyond. We could make it happen.
Yeah, you got it for sure, dude. Hop in.
That'd be a
Alright,
real
Boblin.
life D&D.
There is no magic. See?
He said he's using a new map. Hey, how's that magic going? Come on.
Well, that's what I was waiting for. So okay.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Gotta make sure I spawn enough of my creatures.
So above board, how's everyone feeling about the whole experience with Doc right now?
Digging it. I love that.
Cool fuck.
I like that he has progressed us significantly. Like, put us in a position where we were kind of under the radar to now. If we make a lot of people make it through this night, there's going to be word that spreads of Doc, and I'm wondering how that's going to affect the way that we travel for the rest of this campaign. I'm excited, actually.
Wonder if that could be used as a calling card to bring people back to your city, Drakenheim. Drakenheim,
but
the only place
not-
where you can find an angel.
Yeah, but I'm not a con man. I'm a king.
You're not
Somebody
a con.
else wants to parade around and say that.
Can't be a con man.
Who said you were a con man? You're telling the truth.
I mean, I'm technically telling the truth, but also it feels a little shady to be like, you want to come and live in Drakenheim because we have an angel.
Well, not even that.
He's talking about how shady it is. I'm measuring Doc's wings to make sure the cage is big enough so we can prove that he's an angel. Like,
A bird in a cage, huh? A bird in a cage?
Come on, come on!
Lord have mercy.
See the amazing angel man!
See the amazing winged man.
I heard they glued griffin wings to that poor man.
I
Now
heard
he
they
lives in a cage.
glued him. They
He
glued
doesn't
him.
live in there, dude. He just stands in there for during the show, so it's like a real sideshow. Like, if you show up too early, you get to watch him get in, and it's a little awkward because the opening's not really big enough. You know, he has to kind of like pull everything in and squeeze in, but the cage is big enough. I'm not
Oh,
an
that's
engineer, okay? Fuck.
1 second.
Oh,
Anyway, how much are we charging?
one more
I
table
love how
talk.
you guys are just violating the fuck out of Doc and turning him into a bird in the cage.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
Christian,
So at his own will.
I'm listening, yes.
has Skaggs told you his idea for his big change to the world from us ending the other campaign?
No.
If he has, I think he wants to keep it secret, so don't say anything. Has he said anything to you?
No, because he wanted to do it over Discord, and he hasn't joined whenever I was on.
Well, he is moving right now,
I know.
so it'll be a minute. But he told me what it is, and it is. I thought mine was gonna be a little dastardly. I don't know if I haven't told you guys what mine is yet.
Yours is
mine-
fine, I think.
No, yeah, but even still, I mean, it could change a lot of things. So my thought was, because we just blasted so much magic from one realm to another into the material plane, we are going into an era of plenty.
Yes.
So all of the flora, all of the fauna, everything will be bigger and grow faster, and there will be plentiful food, which means plentiful animals, which means plentiful things that eat. Exactly. So like everything from where our campaign affects is going to be very much like lush and plentiful.
That's awesome, dude.
But Skaggs is
Yeah, I mean, it's whenever he's able to get on. I'm totally fine whenever.
his completely, if he does what he told me he was do, is fucking wild, and I apologize to you, Christian, because it's going to be difficult. I mean, it's not going to be that
Yeah,
difficult. It's
I mean,
it's
I'm not
like-
worried.
It's not like Christian's not allowed to say the letter A in any words that he uses while he's DMing.
Yeah, because that would immediately get vetoed. Be like,
Dude,
all
you
right,
can't
veto.
veto it. That's my rule.
I don't give a fuck. Might be your rule. It's my
submitted
campaign.
rule too, but it's a secret until it comes up the first time.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. I'm excited. Did you tell me? I'll be honest. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about it, big dog.
Hey, guy. Been a couple days.
Damn, you got big dogged, dude.
There we go. That's what I need.
We're gonna have to start playing Mario Judah through the Discord.
If the pain in your thumb starts like throbbing throughout your whole entire hand, it's probably a broken bone. Yeah, I doubt since it was just your thumbnail. Just yeah.
No.
I understand, but yeah, your thumb, yeah, it's gonna be all right.
Hey.
But if it starts throbbing through your whole entire hand, it's a broken bone.
All right. Yeah, so you guys make it to the second layer of wall, and this is the amount of undead that have made it to the secondary interior wall where you guys climb up onto. You see Bragan is sort of leading the troops, and he is tying ropes to the edges, and he's like, "Get ready to dive down there."
Sorry, guys.
What you see?
Oh, you broke the map, Christian.
Oh, I did?
No.
Okay.
Oh
my
dear God.
Alright.
Ooh,
Looks fun.
I didn't mean to touch that.
You're fine.
Jesus
See you guys
Christ.
next time.
All right. And then
The Treading King.
mm-hmm.
That's the first thing I saw.
Look at the fucking tootsies on that guy, bro. This dude is the CEO of Footfinder. Look at those motherfuckers.
I'm getting in close. So I can see. Hey, send me that picture, Christian.
I
Send me that
am. Can you tell
See
which
the
ones
guy with
are
the
created
gorilla
by
zombie?
me? Yes.
Look at the gorilla zombie at the bottom, towards the left.
There's another one in there.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, a gorilla zombie.
Okay. Yep, there we go. I
Are
uploaded.
we in initiative?
I am about to ask. All right. Initiative, please.
Initiative, yes, sir.
8.
I got
17.
18.
And I'll switch it to some combat music.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Pork Chop Express, baby.
Auto roll. What did you guys get for initiative? We got Kaelar with an 8, Nim with a 17, Doc with an 8. Go get 7. Okay. So up first we have Bragan with an 18. Like he outspeeds Doc, basically. You see Bragan sort of tie a rope to one edge of this stonework along this wall, and he just dives off. Let me do this. Go. He's gonna dive off toward the zombie troll, and he's gonna make his 3 attacks. 17 to hit, that hits. 21 hits. 17 hits. 21 damage, 17 damage, 16 damage.
Jesus.
There we go. Okay. Up next is going to be Doc.
I'm kind of falling behind Bragging at this point.
Fight!
I'm following his lead. I'm going to support him and the best I can. So I fall behind him. Is the zombie troll dead?
He always leaves us in the most inopportune times.
Where'd they break through?
They broke through the first wall.
I have to get involved with the guy that likes to help.
I don't
I would just look
necessarily
back
like
at-
to.
I would just look back at you boys and give you a wink as I'm following the fucking the knight over the wall. Come on now.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to go grab my pizza. But yeah, what's Doc doing? Also, I did.
Doc's following Bragging over the wall, but in the process of doing that, I was looking back at the boys, giving a wink, and I'm like, come on, let's go.
Okay, Doc, I have a question. Do you just dive off? Do you tie a rope? Or do you activate your wings? Your choice.
I'm activating my wings.
Fuck yeah. You see Doc jump up to the top of the retaining wall, jump off, and in a moment of a brilliant flash, wings outstretch from him. And he begins to soar. Doc, where do you fly? You have 15 movement, and it can be anywhere within 15 feet. Each square is 5 feet.
I'm going to hover over what's his name? The warrior that just went over the wall.
Bragging?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm going to be hovering over him. And can I do Channel Divinity, turn the undead?
Yeah, you can.
So Doc presents a holy symbol and censored undead creatures. Each undead creature of your choice within 30 feet of you must make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
I
If the
need-
creature fails, is frightened and
Incapacitated. You're fine. Doc, I need you to make me a wisdom save with disadvantage as you attempt to do this.
Fair enough. Oh dear lord, that's 11.
Okay.
I
Wait.
have a +8 on that.
With an 11, all the undead turn to you, Doc.
Fair enough.
They do not seem turned. They seem almost as if your turn undead instead welcomes toward you.
Valor, here we come.
Okay. Is that your turn? I believe
Would
so.
that be both my combat actions?
Yeah. The Channel Divinity is an action, and then bonus action to summon your wings. There. All right. Up next would be Nim. What you doing, Nimalis?
I'm assuming that the Treading King is kind of towering over the entirety of the battlefield.
You hear someone say, "That's the Stompening!"
That boy with the big feet be stomping, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get about right there. We're in regular squares, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing crazy about them. Okay. I am going to.
I just want to be very clear. If the king makes it to the wall, he will be 20 feet taller than the wall that you're currently standing on. The wall itself is 60 feet high. So it's an 80-foot tall undead creature that is
Jesus
marching toward you.
Christ.
that seems to have one thing in mind, and that is to smash this wall down.
Okay. Well, I am shooting at the king. Going right for the eye sockets.
Okay.
And that will be Gloamheart, but in bow form.
Okay. Are you hunter's marking or anything?
That's a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yes, I will be.
Okay.
Okay, and then I don't even remember what I just rolled. Not near high enough. A 14.
1 second. There we go. No. That does miss. You do have a second attack.
I will go again. How about a 15? Fuck.
See real quick. No, misses.
Do we have any inspiration or anything?
Yeah, start of every session. You have Bardic Inspiration from the DM, which is because you guys are level 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It is a D. Yeah, it's a D6, and you guys also have the D20 free reroll.
I'm just gonna try to use my inspiration on it and see if I can get lucky. It's gonna be a 1, but ooh, okay, a 20.
20 is what you needed.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Dylan rolls his chair back. Hold on.
He left.
See ya.
I wonder if I could instill resilient friendship into somebody within range. Has to be 5 feet.
I'm going to be dealing 17 damage to it.
Okay. What type of damage is that?
It is
Emotional.
+1.
Emotional damage.
You're fine. You're fine. I got you.
Most of it is piercing.
Okay.
13 of it is piercing. 4 of it is acid, and then I roll a d6 for my hunter's mark.
Yep.
2 more of force.
Okay. The force damage and the acid damage go through no problem. Piercing damage seems to be halved.
Okay.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Coco, what would you like Coco to do? Remember, she can cast spells.
Yes. Coco be out here. Getting after it. All these wraiths.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's just gonna kind of go along the wall and try to take care of some of them. So we will go with a. What spells does she know again?
She has access to all of your spells, or you can ask her to just do whatever she feels necessary, and she will use one of her spells.
I'm gonna have her cast Water Bullet. Now, when she casts a spell, it uses one of my spell slots.
It did.
It doesn't anymore.
Would you like to see?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have her cast Water Bullet on the Wraith. Is that eye? Yeah, right there that she's by.
Okay. You see her mouth open, and this water begins to condense, and then go ahead and make me an attack roll for it.
Hey, that's mine.
Does Coco also get?
Yeah.
She does now.
Yeah.
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 13.
Can you have her roll her DM Bardic Inspiration?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if we are ready for this, Christian. This is a lot.
You're ready for it. 14?
14.
Hold on, I think that's exactly what you needed.
We'll be alright.
Yes.
Oh,
I actually apologize. We'll take that D6 back, so she actually gets to
Okay.
keep that. It is a 13 for the Wraith.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and roll the damage.
This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, why did it roll that?
Because that's how much it is at close range, right?
yeah, it rolls for being closest range possible by default.
Mhm.
Read the spell, bro. That shit is nuts. That's
Whoa.
a crazy ass first level spell.
Holy crap.
It's one more D6.
No. It shouldn't be 50 though, right? Am I reading that correct?
It's 24.
Something weird happened. It was 24 for us.
Let me see.
Okay, it rolled 50 for me.
It-
Looks like it rolled
yeah.
5d6, 4d6, and then 3d6.
It's at different
Oh,
rangers.
It's because you're using D20. It rolled all tiers of the spell for you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it only gets the first one, which is 24.
Which I think
Which is
is
still
the correct one. Yes, 24 damage.
Good
Okay.
for a fucking level 1 spell.
I rolled that motherfucker and it said, "Hey, your screen is D6s, 50 damage." I'm like, what the?
You know,
Yeah, no, it's not that.
Yeah, but
Big
that's still
bada
good.
boom.
I mean,
Big
here's the
bada
thing. If Dylan does something crazy with the weave again, maybe that's what Water Bullet does. Who knows? But yeah,
Rolls at all.
she hits this thing for 24 bludgeoning damage. You see the wraith sort of stumble back, but continues to walk toward her. It is not. It is almost at bleeding.
Who is that bleeding?
The wraith. Okay.
And it did not use up one of my spell slots.
Did not. It used hers.
Oh, wow. Dylan, is that a glass of milk? That's a good ass idea.
Yes, sir. I'm having some mango habanero salsa, and the habanero is going fucking hard.
Kicking your ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up next is going to be this expert. We're just going to say it's this one. He's going to run and jump over. He's going to start fighting. Natural 20.
Oh!
Oh.
Dirty 20. Oh, and then for
He
crit
turned the
damage.
high rolls on, boys. We're good.
And then for the crit, that is 13, so
Don't
plus 8.
forget, Q, he's still controlling this character.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You always see through my grand schemes. Okay, up next is going to be this ogre zombie that's going to kind of walk over to this wall, and they're going to start trying to attack the wall.
Sorry.
You're
Getting
fine.
your ass handed to you by that habanero, aren't you?
Oh no, that was a blinker.
Oh.
Blinker into Habanero Town.
Okay, Kaelar, it's your turn.
Yeah, your boy don't give a fuck.
Bleed it out, dig it deeper, just to do it again.
You said we're like 60 feet up
Mhm.
on this wall.
Yep. Because of the natural elevation plus how high up they built the wall.
That's a wild idea.
I think you had enough wild ideas.
It's a really fucking wild idea.
I love it.
Man, we started this. How tall are the ogres?
The ogres are only, I would say they're normal ogres. Oh, sorry. They are normal ogre size, so I would say close to anywhere between 12 to 15 feet. So they're just banging against the wall right now.
I was hoping he was going to leave it at regular ogre size.
Okay.
You mean you don't know what a regular ogre size is?
Do you even play Dungeons and Dragons?
Do you study
What?
ogre smelling?
I see rocks and stuff on the ground. Are any of them raised, or is it rather level down there? Sorry.
I will say those rocks are from some of the destroyed buildings, so they're definitely not like raised.
What are the chances one of them's sticking up?
Say there's a hefty chance.
All right, I need one to be 30 feet up in the air for what I want to do. To not cheat.
Yeah, I'll let there be one. It'll be this one.
Okay. Alright, we'll use bonus action. We'll free Misty stuff over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
He's firing a laser.
find this side the most advantageous. I'm gonna try and clean up as much riffraff as I can.
Me when I go to my local Denny's after 2 a.m.
Right. And
Loaded shock.
Misty stepped down and just it's loaded shotgun. And just lightning bolt through some wraiths.
As you conjure this lightning magic in your hand, you feel your wards flare up. You look at the foot-stained wraiths, and you see them almost like... They almost look like grounding wires. You feel your wards start inflicting your magic that you're conjuring. And I will ask you... Do you want your wards to do something to your spell that could help you? They haven't done anything that could not help you so far. I will just point that out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have no reason to just trust anything that they're doing for me. He told me they're not all about protection, dude. Let's see what they're fucking about. Man, I almost took Fireball instead of Lightning Bolt when I re-prep spells for the day.
Ooh, that would have been. Okay.
Oh boy.
Lightning Bolt's kind of been my shtick, though. It's alright.
As you blast this bolt of lightning, you watch as the electricity sort of fades away from your fingertips. You can still feel the power there. Your wards begin to condense around it, and you let it go. Go ahead and roll your lightning bolt damage. And I'm gonna roll my deck saves quick.
Not so great. 21.
Automatically you're gonna add your level doubled to that total.
Jesus, so that would be 12 for 33.
All right, and that's 1, 2, 3.
I apologize.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's 4 wraiths, a zombie, and an ogre. Maybe 5. We'll say that one's in there. So 5. 5 wraiths. Let me do my deck save. And let me know if any of these save. 12, 9, 15, 14. Natural 20 on the 5th one. So M is able to make it. So it'll take half damage.
Silvery bugs.
Are you silvery barbsing me?
I don't have it.
Okay.
Just being a silly bastard.
Yeah, remember that. That got a 9, and then the zombie a 2. All right, so your total damage.
Only the natural 20 save.
Gotcha. So your damage after you add the 12, what is it?
32.
You
32,
see
33.
this sort of beam of energy shoot out of your hand, and it is not lightning damage. You deal force damage.
Ooh. Interesting.
And they are not resistant to force damage, so they take the full 32, except for the one that saved. Okay.
Dodger, if you fucking don't get away from my toes, dude, I'm going to.
Oh man, you killed a zombie.
Like, actually killed a zombie?
Fully killed a zombie, yeah. Hey. Yeah. Anything else on your turn?
No, sir, that was bonus action and action.
Okay.
About your bonus action.
I forgot about that. Wrong character again, sorry.
Watch this. Boom. Cover your ears.
Rolls a natural one. I'm gonna move all my warriors out to here. Alright, come on now. Hold on. No. All my warriors and experts have been moved. I'm gonna roll some damage for them just separately. They're all gonna attack the ogre. Bloodstained Wraiths.
Yoga.
They kill that zombie, kill that zombie. They do some more damage to this one.
Gotcha.
They do some more
Oh, man,
damage to this
they
one.
all cleared the fucking wall, man, except
Except the
the
spellcasters.
spellcaster, man.
They're gonna be more spread out because that was my bad that I put them all there. I shouldn't have. Alright. Making sure all of the ones they have hit. There we go. Some of the... I will preference, some of these warriors do not look like skilled warriors. They are very much just like whoever has a weapon is fighting right now.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay. Up next are my wraiths. My first one, down here, it's going to stand up, and you see the wraith sort of stand there, look at a person, its head tilt to them, smile, and then appears next to them. And then it is going to then reach out and attack them. Right? That's a natural 20 on the first person I'm attacking.
Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. You see that, Dodger? That was horseshit, dude.
So this is going on a level 2 warrior.
Oh, see ya in the next dimension, bud.
He is going to use a silencing swipe. It automatically, since it crit, it is automatically 27 necrotic damage plus what I roll.
He's dead.
So that's 13 plus 20, or sorry, that is 10 plus 27 because I'm already adding the plus 3. So that is 37. You see him swipe into him, and you see as he tries to scream, you actively see this wraith pull his voice into his own vocal cords and scream what that man was screaming back at him as the man dies.
Is he all the way killed, or is he just down?
Fully dead. He had 19 hit points.
Oof.
Damn.
Okay. The rest of my wraiths are gonna make their way up here. They're gonna start attacking. This wraith is gonna teleport to you, Kaelar, and attempt to attack you. 17 plus my modifier, that would put me at 24. Would that hit you?
Meets beats.
Okay.
Damn.
I didn't know if you had shield prepared. That's why I asked.
I do, but I'm not. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I gotta test out what they do to me first before I know for the spell slot.
Understood. So that will be 11 plus 3 necrotic damage. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw to not be silenced.
Hold on, I gotta switch tabs to update my health, and then I will do that.
You're fine. So that's a total of 14 necrotic damage, and then I need a Constitution saving throw.
17.
Hey, you are not silenced.
I will try and desperately remember where to find my ward, because they put it in the dumbest one. There it is.
Features and traits, yeah. All right, I'm going to attempt to attack you with my other one.
That got through my temp HP, but not my ward.
This one might get through your ward because I just rolled a nat 20. Okay, so that is 27 necrotic damage, and I'm gonna roll the dice.
Wait.
Yeah.
Are these things undead?
They are undead, so it's disadvantage, right? Or is it a -1?
No, I was just wondering. It's just a -1, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter for an natural 20. I was just making sure.
Wait, then the previous one didn't hit you. Because I got exactly 24.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Add that back.
My fault.
Step back and then take
that.
his nat 20.
All right, so this is 18 plus 27 necrotic damage. And then I need another con save.
Oh boy.
You are silenced until the end of your next turn. And
Okay.
you see as the wraith attacks you, smiles as it steals your voice, and it goes invisible, but you still hear yourself speak.
I'm gonna try and say something and see if it says it. Because since I saw it scream for that guy.
What do you try to say?
Hello.
Hear it say hello.
Interesting.
But it is invisible, the one that hit you.
Okay.
All right. The rest of my wraiths move over more, and they need to get further to the wall. I will deal with casualties for the other people later. Next is my gorilla and zombies. They make it to here, and they just begin to barrel their way up the wall as fast as they can. Up next is going to be my spellcaster healer. She's going to watch as she sees someone die that gets just annihilated by a wraith. She's going to scream out, and she's going to attempt a druidic blessing. So she's going to attempt to cast bless from druids. And she's going to give bless to Nim. So Nim, you have a d4. This man has a d4 now. And we'll say Coco has a d4. No, because she doesn't know Coco's with you. We'll give it to this other expert, this level 12 expert. Here you go. Okay, that's all she can do. This spellcaster is going to run over, see what's happening, and attempt to do the same thing. She's going to bless you, Kaelar. And then she's going to bless this level 12. And then... yeah, bless Doc. Go. And then this mage... you guys are going to all of a sudden see a mage sort of stand up through all the fighting. I don't even remember where I put the mage. It don't matter. And the mage is going to cast Chain Lightning between a big group of enemies. So it's going to be the big guys. So the ogres, the gorilla and zombies, and the trolls are what it's going for. They all need to, I believe, make dex saves. Yes, dex save. And your spell save DC is 16.
Christian, how much damage did I take off the actual damage after I healed? I apologize.
It would have been so after you got everything back, because I'm trying to think. Hold on, I'm doing the math. Because this was how much damage you took. So it was initially 14, so it'd be 14 minus how much you took. You would have taken only 31.
Jesus. Only 31.
That's an entire wizard's worth of HP.
That's an entire Quitten's wizard worth of HP. All right. That's
I am only 3 HP below my maximum after that hit.
Okay, so he makes it. I'm gonna roll from my other gorillan real quick.
Abjuration goes
Fail.
hard as fuck, fam.
He makes it. Fails. And then these guys. That's 0. I got a 0. 1. 4. 13 fails. Okay, so they all of them but the two. The gorillan. The 2 gorillans save, and then 1 zombie troll saves. And it is how much damage? It's 10d8 lightning damage. Gotcha.
God damn.
Can I have? Yeah, Nim, roll me 10d8 lightning damage. As you see this mage right here next to you sort of like summon the power of storms itself and just go, and you just see lightning traverse the battlefield in an instant. It seemed, I will give you, from like a wizarding aspect, he seemed to break the limits of his spell, and you see as he does that, he sort of like tits over to the side, says, it took a lot. Because those of you that know, chain lightning should have only been able to hit a max of 4 creatures.
Yeah. Chain lightning is one of my favorite spells. That shit goes hard as hell.
Kills that zombie troll. Up. Go. 55. Kills this guy. That one. Go. Okay. Significant damage. Alright. Up next. I think it might be. It's now my big boy's turn. That's as far as he can move. He is going to pull out his sort of like scepter that he carries, and the scepter is made of stitched bone that he has sort of like connected together by tendons. So you see him hold this scepter out, and then you see him lift it up, and it becomes a whip.
This wall's coming down, big boy.
You then hear him speak, and the king speaks of forgotten names. Every creature within 120 feet must make an intelligence saving throw, please.
That's everyone.
Yep.
18.
A 15.
What is it again? What is it again?
Intelligence saving throw.
$13.
Okay. As it speaks a name of those of the fallen, it takes its whip scepter, whips the side of the wall. You see sparks and rock spray out as it cuts into the wall, and everyone that fails takes 21 points of psychic damage. If you succeed, you take no damage, which Kaelar does. Everyone else fails.
21 points. points.
21 points. Rolling for my warriors now. Some didn't do too bad. Okay. Wow, some of my level 3 guys actually hit nat 20s.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we don't have to talk about the level 10 and level 9 guys. Here we go. Okay, I've done that. Here we go. Those warriors down there. My zombies begin to move in further. Don't want to forget about them. Okay. Up next is gonna be Brigand. Bragan, and he's gonna make some attacks against this zombie gorilla right here. 3 of them to be exact. That's a 21 to hit. 24 to hit. 13 rolls his d4. 13, that's 16. That just fucking hits. 17, 18, 21. Decapitates that gorilla.
Dear God.
Okay, Doc, it's your turn. What do you do? Your nose is bleeding from that psychic rupture from the king as he turns and begins to whip this wall more and more, carving into it.
I want to start a sermon.
I love you.
Swear.
I love you. You're gonna start a sermon.
Yep.
Okay. Is it a very specific sermon?
Hold on.
You're good. Is it a righteous sermon?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. Here you go. I'm sending it to you.
Oh, you want to send it to me?
I'm gonna send it to you. Here you go.
Okay.
There you go.
The voice of judgment. Enemies within the radius take 2d6 radiant damage.
I am going to say, you're good, you're good. I am going to say, because you are doing this, and technically you don't have the spell level to cast this, roll me a d4, please.
Or d4. I got 3.
You get 3 levels of exhaustion. But you can continue with your sermon.
How do I add that? 3 levels.
Under conditions. There you go. Yeah. So you start with the voice of judgment. Do you speak in common or celestial?
Celestial.
Perfect. What do you say in celestial as you begin your sermon?
Let the wicked know the hour of reconcile. Or yeah.
The hour of reckoning.
Reckoning.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all hear this in celestial coming from Doc. Immediately, a ray of light sprays out from Doc, hitting all of the zombies around him, and you see them all sort of like stunned for a second. But they continue going. Okay. Go ahead and roll the 2d6 radiant damage, please, Doc.
Alright. 2d6.
Yep. And then Nim, go ahead and do your turn, because this is really all he can do right now.
I got a 10.
Perfect. Alright, Nim. You're in this holy aura. Go ahead.
I'm in the holy aura.
You hear Doc chanting, sermoning in celestial.
I'm moving to here.
Okay.
I I'll get the fuck away from that guy.
And I am hitting the big guy again, or going to attempt to.
Go ahead.
Check this. Yes. How about a nat 20?
How about a silvery barbs? I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say that would be wicked.
Dastardly, I believe is the catchphrase.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that one real quick.
Okay.
Am I creating that whole entire holy aura?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we'll do
So you just add 8 to that, so that's 16. Right.
plus 8. Yep.
You also get to add an additional plus 10 from the radiant damage that was rolled.
You're welcome.
That's 26 points of damage, actually.
26 points of damage.
Plus your hunter's mark, if it's on the big boy.
Yep. Plus my d6. So what's that? 29 that we're sitting at so far.
That is correct.
Okay. Does anybody? This is the first time I'm using this.
What are you using?
Does anybody look hurt around me?
Yeah, there's a couple warriors that look hurt. I would say the mage looks exhausted. And it did take some life to cast that spell, like it did.
Okay. Is my proficiency bonus? Where do I see that at again?
It's at the very top of your character sheet. It's plus 3. It's right before your movement.
So I got a hit in. So as a bonus action, I can use Twilight Aid. After I hit a creature, I can cause a shadowy ripple to restore 1d6 plus my proficiency bonus hit points to a creature. It's within 30 feet of me.
That's cool as fuck.
So I've pretty much got everybody from the ogre down to that mage. I think I'll just go with that mage.
Okay, go ahead and roll your d6 if you haven't already.
6 health. Back
Nice.
To that mage.
Hell yeah, man.
What does your shadowy ripple look like?
I have no idea.
Wonderful.
This is the first time I'm using it.
Yeah, I would say shooting out of this bow, you see an arrow strike true into this massive creature's body, and then almost like a split, like a shadow of the arrow you fire hits directly in the dead center of the mage, but rather than hurt her, you see it sort of like heal her.
Okay, so the shadow kind of like soaks in.
Yes.
That's cool.
Okay, you have a second attack.
Uno mas. How about a 22 to hit?
That hits.
15 damage plus 4. 19 damage.
Plus 10.
29 more damage.
Okay.
Don't you have to add the 10 radiant damage on
That's
top
what
of
I
that
that's
too?
what I did.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it was to get the 29. I believe that is my that's my bonus action and everything. And then Coco is going to
You got a spell for me, or do you want her to choose?
I think she's gonna have, I mean, she might as well keep it on.
Okay.
I'll let her choose.
You see Coco. In your mind, she smiles as she is on the other side of the wall, so you can't actually see her face. but you see her tongue from her serpentine body sort of swim up and wrap around air as she summons a flame blade.
Ooh.
What the fuck did you just say?
The
flame
snake
blade.
has a sword?
She summons the flame blade. Your two
Flame
hit
blade goes crazy.
your 2 hit modifier is +6, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh damn it. Gonna try again.
Well, it says the 2-hit on the primal savagery, which is hers, is a +8.
Okay, then just roll that.
Okay. 23.
Now roll me 3d6 fire damage.
Oh my god.
She
Horrible.
carves into one of this wraiths, and she just begins to carve into them.
This is getting nasty.
There we go. So that's 7 points of fire damage. In your head, Nim, you hear, "Yeah, you good?"
Yeah. For sure.
All right.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Glad you like that. I've been waiting. Any more to come? Kaelar, it's your turn. You are silenced, but you are not restrained at all.
I'm gonna.
That zombie's not next to you because you're 30 feet up. Only the other wraith is.
I'm gonna say some more stuff and see if the wraith keeps talking.
What do you say?
Coward.
You hear about 5 feet next to you. Coward.
I'll say, stand and fight.
Stand and fight.
When it says stand, I'm gonna run my hand down the back of my shield and activate all 8 of my sigils, as stand is the trigger for my glyph of warding.
I was so
And,
hoping you would be the one to
my
see through
God.
this.
And we're gonna try and manipulate it a little bit.
Yeah.
So I have 8 level 3 spells.
Uh-huh.
I want to try and stack the glyphs on top of each other and get 3 level 9 golems out of the total spell slot.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw, you mad fucking man.
Can I say I love you
17.
without it being homo?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say it goes through. You will be feeling repercussions for this.
Expected.
Okay, I have to find your golem. I don't remember if we... Yeah, we did. Where do you want him? You move him. You see Scald drop onto the battlefield. Does he just become more powerful, or does it give you more golems?
Well, I'm trying to technically summon 3 level 9 because of
Got
the
you.
total spell slot, and they do indeed get more powerful.
Got you. So it's both. Wonderful. That's what you're... So you're trying to summon more and also... Got you.
Yes.
Okay,
'Cause
so
I'm
you will...
sacrificing a total of 8 times 3 levels of spell slots.
Okay. What I'm going to need from you for doing this...
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna kill you. That would be wrong.
That's fair.
But I will need you. How many total spell slots do you have right now?
2 3s and full rest.
Okay. Get rid of anything 3 or higher. Spell slot wise.
That's valid as fuck. They're gone.
Permanently.
They're not permanently.
I mean, hey, listen. I technically just casted 3 9th level spells. I mean,
You also, I will say this. you do take 30 points of force damage.
That's super fair.
And that's it. But yeah, I don't know if you wanted them summoned like that, but all of them are summoned.
Yeah, we'll put them one. We'll kind of like box this guy.
I
in.
will say
Know he's
because
going for-
they're 9th level creatures. As you
Yeah.
summon them, I feel like they're iron giant size now. Like they grew.
Yeah, they're definitely just they look the exact same, just gargantuan.
You
Yeah, for
see
sure.
3 iron giant sized golems that you have seen your ally summon before. I can't even speak right now because I'm so excited. You have seen your ally summon before, and you see them fall down like and do like the hero pose, each and every one of them. You don't know where they fell down from, they just fell down. And they one of them next to Kaelar starts to stand up and rises against that wraith that's against him. And you actively see revealing thyself from like this blue light coming off of your golem as it dispels that invisibility. You see them both look up at it, and you see these wraiths look at you. By the way, since you did it the way you did it, these are not concentration. They just listen to you, and if you were to pass away, you can give them one final order, be it whatever, and they will follow that order to a T.
We're gonna bring it down a little different. Actually, now that
Kaelar, the man that you are.
Hey, just wait. Things are about to get really interesting.
Kaelar, at the end of your turn, they get to go. What do you want your things to do?
So they will each make
I think it's half the
5
spell.
attacks.
Yeah, half the spell rounded up.
So the
I'm
one
so
that I
excited.
summoned in front of the big guy will make 5 attacks on the big guy.
Go ahead and do that. I will say while you're making all these attack rolls and damages, I'm just gonna move down the line to the next person.
What do I need to hit him?
At least a 20.
Okay. Natural 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you. How about them apples?
3 of them hit, 1 of them's a natural 20.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage on him, and I will subtract it.
Don't forget to add Don't forget to add 10 to it.
The 10 is only added to the people that were initially in it. These were summoned
Oh,
after.
never mind.
So
You're
this
good.
is gonna it's gonna be a total
Mhm.
of 3d10 plus 27 plus 9 before the crit.
Got you. I got you. Things just got
So it's
wild.
23 plus 27
23 plus
for
27.
50 plus 6 for 56. And then how does a crit work for an NPC?
It's gonna be the same, so just double the dice,
Roll.
or just
Roll it
max,
10.
or just max the dice. That's fine.
Okay, then 10 more
Okay, 10 more.
for
66.
66 then. Yeah. And hold on.
Yep.
We're not done.
I know.
This shit goes crazy.
Oh man.
Since it's casted at such a high level, I need the numbers to go away to take up space.
I need the numbers to leave now.
Keep a track for you.
So it causes a 5-foot explosion. So for every one of those attacks
Mhm.
that hit, everything in a 5-foot radius has to succeed on a dex save against my spell save DC or take 1d6 damage.
Start rolling those 1d6 damage for each hit or miss. So it'd be 5d6 total, right? Because he gets
Yeah,
5
that's
hits.
it.
Yeah. So just
No,
roll.
no, only the ones that hit. So it'll be 3d6 total.
Got you, got you.
Oh, please, man. That just
So it'll be 14 damage to everything in this circle. So
Guys,
the
when
ogre
I
and
made this
zombie.
spell, I was on some stuff, and I truly love it. This guy dies,
On some stuff.
and by on some stuff, I drank an entire bottle of Monster, and then took 5 Benadryls.
Listen, dude, we can absolutely change it if we need to.
I love
Wanted to
it.
visit the Hat Man, dude.
I love it. Yeah.
The fuck did you take 5 Benadryl?
Allergies hit me like a rock, and I'm gonna be honest, I forgot that I drank the Monster literally 30 minutes before.
So your body's having a fucking connection right now, like
No, when I made
Oh,
the
like-
spell. When I made the spell, like, months back. Alright,
What do I need to roll to hit a zombie and a wraith?
that's enough, but Zombie, you have to roll at least above an 11. Wraith, you have to roll at least a 13.
Okay. The one below me technically will swing on the wraith
Got you.
a couple of times.
Got you.
We'll do 3 on the wraith. I don't if a 15 hits him,
Okay.
and then we'll switch to the zombie, and we'll do 2 on the zombie.
Gotcha.
So I imagine both the zombies and 2 on the wraith hit, right?
Yeah.
So the wraith will be a total of 3d10.
I just want you to know, Bragan looks at these golems and goes, "What the fuck is going on?"
This is literally saving your
That's
life.
actually only supposed to be 7. I rolled one too many dice.
It's
I just
fine.
did the last one
I'm
away.
taking the 15. I don't give a fuck.
Well, it's actually plus 9 3 times again, or 2 times. So 18 more. Plus 6.
Yeah, the zombie goes dead. The wraith, if because of each of, yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna take 2 attacks as well.
All right, go ahead and roll the damage for those 2 attacks. I already know it's gonna be plus 9 on each.
Okay. It's actually plus 11 on each.
Plus 11.
Spell level plus
That's fine.
3.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm adding 6 to that.
How much damage have you already cooked out? About 200?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
17 plus the big number that you've already got.
Yeah, this wraith went from perfectly fine to bleeding.
He also needs to make 4 dexterity saves against
Gotcha.
the shockwaves from the 4 attacks. that
Gotcha.
hit.
21, 15,
Saves.
16, or 19.
Oh no, 15 does not.
Yeah.
19 does.
So only 1 fail. We'll just say it's a 6. I take 6.
Sure.
Here you go.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, and then the same thing happens up top.
Yep, go ahead and do that.
We'll do all 5 on the wraith this time, just for
That's
speed.
it's fine, dude. You can spread them out.
17,
Mm-hmm.
15,
Yep.
27.
Yep.
Oh, 1
Ooh, miss.
and 25.
25. I mean, there are 2 wraiths, so you can just since there's 5 attacks.
2
and
on each.
yeah, you can just two on each.
Okay. Damage for the first 2 that hit will be 16 plus the 11 twice. So plus 22 technically.
Yeah, 22.
And then we'll roll the 2d10 for the second guy. Plus the 22. So it'll be 36 on that guy.
Okay.
And then 4 deck saves from both of them.
Yep, on it. 20,
That passes.
21,
That passes.
22,
That passes.
19. Now for the other one.
They all pass.
Well, no, that was only for 1.
Oh yeah.
7, 23, 20, 10. Okay. So 2d6s. See that damage?
7.
You kill it. It went from it wasn't at full health, but it was above half, and you kill it. It's now my king's turn. My king, who
Just punch down and big crystals or whatever.
Yeah, my king looks at this creature that's hit him multiple times. You hear it boom in this booming voice say, "Crystals will fall beneath the king of the treading."
Probably.
And he's going to attack. He's going to action do the royal trample onto.
Are they
Oh,
equal
bro.
size?
What'd you
Are they
say?
Equal size? Are they
Um,
equal size?
they're not equal. They're still a little bit smaller. They're huge, not gargantuan.
Okay.
Right
Just
now.
wanna-
Right now. We'll say later on if he summons them using an actual 9th level, maybe they become gargantuan then. All right, so that's 16, and my 2-hit modifier is plus 15.
Holy
Oh, yeah.
So I think I hit your golem.
You do.
All right, and this is all bludgeoning damage that I'm dealing. It is 6d10 plus 11. Bludgeoning. So that is 41 points of bludgeoning damage. As he
Okay.
takes his arm and just into the crystal. And then I need your golem to make me a strength save.
Sorry, I gotta switch to him.
You're fine, you're fine. I understand.
He gets a +3. Plus he has a +3 strength, so it's total +6.
Hell yeah.
So it's only that is still only a 13.
Your golem gets buried under him, and can your golem go prone? Does it have immunity to prone? I don't remember if this golem does. I don't think I gave it immunity.
So
Yeah, I did not give them immunity to. They have immunity to psychic damage.
hey, wait.
Yes.
What was your 2-hit modifier?
Plus 15.
So what was the total?
It would have been 16 plus 15. Okay.
Okay, 31.
31. Does that hit? I honestly
It's
don't
a lot
know.
closer than you think. It should be,
Yeah.
but It does hit.
Yeah, I know. The crystal entity, I know.
That's much closer than it has any right to be.
What is it? It's like your base AC is 15 plus the spell's level.
It's 15 plus the spell's level, so they
Uh-huh.
have a fucking 20. They also have a 24 AC.
Hey,
wow.
it's now going to do its second attack with advantage since your guy is prone and it's going to attack your guy.
Well,
Yeah.
whenever he hits me, though,
Yeah.
I incorporeally turn into dust and move 30 feet.
He is going to scream as you leave past him, and he is going to do the stamp of the forgotten, and you see him use his bone whip, and he's gonna wrap it around your creature. So it's not with advantage anymore, it's just a straight attack roll. So that would be 14. The 2-hit mod is 15.
Yeah.
This one is necrotic damage. Don't know if that changes anything.
So I took 15 the first time. Because it halves the damage when I do the ghosty thing.
Yep. So this is 8d8 necrotic damage, and you are need to make another strength save to be ripped toward me and grappled.
That is only a 5.
All right. So you are wrapped around and grappled with his whip. He takes 34 necrotic damage, which if that's resisted, then you take half of that.
Well,
Yeah.
since this is casted at 9th level,
Yeah.
I can incorporeally become mist a second time this turn. Have that damage and move 30 feet.
I get a third fucking attack. Am I gonna waste it on you, or am I gonna break the wall? It's going on you. It's going on you. It's going on the golem.
Yeah, the Treading King wouldn't just let somebody
Yeah.
do him dirty like that.
So that's an 18 plus 15.
Wise.
That's an 18 plus 15 to
That
hit. That's
Yeah,
another
you got it.
8d8 necrotic damage. I need him to make a strength save. That's 40 necrotic damage.
The strength save is only 8
Do you go Misty again?
I can't.
Okay.
It's only twice per turn.
He has you grappled in his bone whip, and you see the Treading King grab his whip and slam it forward, and he's going to use your man as basically an anvil into the wall.
Oh no, bro.
Good.
That's an 18
How many attacks does this thing have?
4.
Jesus Christ.
One for each big toe. The crystal golem slams into the tower, into the wall, indenting it and breaking it further. People above it begin to shake. You watch Nim as this healer falls off, just fully free falls into like 60 feet below. The wall is going to take this much bludgeoning damage, so 16 plus 15 bludgeoning damage, and that is how. And then your golem will take 16 bludgeoning damage. Okay. Cool. Okay. After seeing that, everyone is scared the fuck off and wants to get away from this fucking guy. They're gonna continue fighting.
Golem is still alive, by the way.
I figured. But he's still restrained, motherfucker.
We're gonna meld him into the wall to fix it. He's gonna make it more structurally sound, and then we have a built-in cannon.
Fuck you. Anyway.
That's not.
Fuck you.
It goes through all these warriors.
DM talking to his players. Fuck you.
Valid. Honestly, though, like, you know.
I just let a wizard get 3 ninth level spells casted. I'm allowed to say whatever the fuck I want right now.
At level 6.
At level 6.
I did commit several weeks of long resting.
You did. You truly did. And I was waiting for it to pay off.
I mean, my righteous calling right now is a level what? My sermon is a level what?
It is round 1. Would you like to try to do multiple rounds in one round?
Uh-oh.
We'll get to that on your turn. Bragan's gonna run over to this wraith, and he's going to attack him 3 times. Bragan is gonna say, "I don't know what the fuck is going on, but keep it up."
I can't say
Man, look at
anything.
him
I'm
just rolling.
silent.
No, that ended at the end of your turn.
I will.
Yeah. So that happens. All right. So that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna.
Stomp right on my face.
Okay. There's that. I do want to do something before we get too far, because I did go straight to it for the Treading King. I'm going to have one Wraith that teleported up to where Nim was on the Wraith's turn, and then one of my Wraiths that became visible again is going to attack Kaelar.
That's super fair.
So give me just a second. Let me roll for these. So that's a D20, and their 2-hit modifier is, I believe, a 7. Okay, so I missed Kaelar. I'm gonna attack Nim. Nim, does a 22 hit you, or do you have some way to block it?
My boy's traumatized by you playing Wizard's Q.
I do have a shield, but I would still be meeting it.
Okay. So you take a necrotic damage. You take 21 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a con save to not be silenced.
How about a 10?
You are silent. You feel your voice suck out of your throat, and when you say something, you hear it echo from the wraith. Okay, so that's all they can do. Top of the round, to Doc. Doc, do you want to speed up your sermon? Are you wanting to enact multiple rounds? I will ask you, if this is something you want to do, you can try to do it.
I'm just trying to remember to stay focused on that. The whole each round.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not in the second round. This is still the first
No,
round.
this is the second round. Sorry, this would be the second round. Yes.
Yeah, then I'm going to do round 2.
Okay. Do you want to try to do any additional rounds?
Like stack rounds?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll stack rounds 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. Roll me 3 wisdom saves.
All right. I go.
Christian said, "Welcome to the jungle, buddy."
26,
26 on the first one.
16,
Okay. Next one.
22.
Okay. You save on 2 of them. On one of them, you take 14 points of necrotic damage. Or sorry, 14 points of force damage as you're attempting to move this spell along. You still succeed, but you take damage for it.
Okay.
What do you
Alright.
say on your rounds?
So the second round would be the Shield of Grace allies. They gain a +2 on attack and advantage on saving throws against being charmed and frightened. The phrase is, "The Lord guards those who walk in the shadow." Round 3 is a strength of the anointed allies in the radius. Add +2 to weapon and spell attack rolls, and 1d4 radiant damage on the first hit of each round. The call for that, what you'd hear from Doc and Celestial, our hands are forged in justice. And round 4 is light for the what is that? Light for the wary. Is it wary allies? Yes. Weary allies in the radius gain 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier HP at the start of their turn. And Celestial, you'd hear Doc say, "Let no wound fester, nor soul go unhealed."
This guy's the anti-Panthers.
The scar on my hand or my chest? Could I do healing hands to myself? Ooh, never mind. Never mind.
All right. This wraith is right up on me, right? Okay, I'm going to get out my Moonblade. And curse Slicey at this thing.
Don't forget to add a +2 to attack and advantage.
Can I get
don't-
advantage?
Yep, and you get advantage on saving throws against charmed or frightened. Also add +2 to your weapon and spell attack rolls, and plus 1d4 radiant damage on the first hit of each round. And also everyone, I think since I did this healing aspect, everyone gains a 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier HP at the start of your turn. So if you've taken damage already, make sure to add 1d8 plus your modifier.
It's your wisdom
HP.
modifier, specifically
my
Doc's.
wisdom
Gosh.
What's your wisdom
my-
modifier?
It's at the very top of your character sheet if you go to ability scores and saves. But you, yes, yours is +5.
Okay, so I get 8 health back. That's pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
Swinging with the Moonblade.
Okay.
So add +2 to your attack,
Ooh.
and then +2 to your weapon.
I've got
And,
to use my...
13 doesn't make it, right?
Well, it was also a natural 1, so yeah.
That was a nat 1. Okay, so 27 surely to God hits, right?
That's actually a 29 because of the +2, so yes.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Wait, what do you mean, so yes? That
That's-
implies the 27 did not hit.
Man, like, it possibly couldn't.
10 slashing damage, 1 force damage, and was it +2 radiant damage or a D?
It was a D4. Add a D4 radiant damage
A D4 of radiant damage.
on your first hit.
So there's, what's that total now? A lot. 14. And then are we still doing the +10 since we're in his aura?
No, because he got on to different rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
It moved on.
So that is 14.
Okay, 14.
And do I get a second attack even though I use my Moonblade?
Yeah,
So just a second attack with the bow.
you get a second attack with the Moonblade if you want.
Okay.
Because Rangers get 2 attacks at level 5, so yeah, you're good.
Yeah. 28.
That hits. Shockingly this time.
Oh,
Actually, because
gosh.
I took damage, the Wraith is gonna become Ethereal Mist and move 30 feet away from you in a different direction.
Fair.
But go ahead and roll your damage.
That was
11,
12
12, gotcha.
because of my extra bullshit.
Yeah.
And I don't get the D4.
Correct.
Because of that. And actually that would be 14 because they said it's a +2 to the attack roll too
Mm-hmm.
from his
Mhm.
sermon.
Yep. +2 on attack, and advantage on saving throws against the armed and frightened.
How does this thing look now?
Let me add that +2. Still above half.
Okay, Coco is gonna turn around and hit this thing with
Flame Blade?
another water bullet. Oh
You
yeah, it has flame blade out.
Yes,
doesn't
Flame
it?
Blade out.
Let's do that.
Does Coco take health points increase too?
She would, but she doesn't have any health missing currently.
I just wanted to check.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
And then it was what, 2d6?
3d6 for Flame Blade.
3d6. 9.
Hey. This thing is now bleeding.
Ugh.
Coco will action. Yeah, she will action. Trying to remember Flame Blade's wording. I believe it's a bonus action to always use it. Blade. I could be wrong. Flame blade. Blade of the flames. There we go. As a magic. Okay, so it is an action to do it. So she does have a bonus action. Coco's gonna look at you, Nim. Do you look injured?
I am injured, very much so.
Coco will move over to here, and Coco's gonna cure wounds you. Go ahead and roll me 4d8 plus your spell casting modifier, which is spells +2.
20.
Okay. And she'll get back to right there. Okay. All right, up next, after all this, this ogre finally falls after this. I'm gonna move all the people that are gonna start dying, actually. That man got smashed by your fucking golem into the wall. That man did not make it. That healer is dead too. This guy is dead as well. That guy is dead as well. That guy dodged barely. This ogre is dead. So Kaelar, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Come on, Kyler. It's getting crazy, man. Talk to me, Goose.
We will just try and hit the wraiths in front of me a couple times for my actual stuff.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
11 probably not.
Nope.
And 18.
Yes.
So that'll be, for the 2 that hit, it'll be a total of 20 bludgeoning damage from me.
Okay.
Did you add the +2 on attacks, and did you add the +2 on the weapon, and then make sure to add 1d4 radiant damage? And
So that 11 does hit because it becomes a 13. And so you go ahead and add that extra damage, and then go ahead and roll me a d4 for the radiant damage.
So that'll be 11 more bludgeoning and 3 radiant.
And make sure to add. Have you taken damage at all, bud?
Yeah, it was 1d8, right?
1d8 plus his wisdom modifier.
Which is +5.
So I'll heal for 11 too. Thank you.
Lots of 11s on your side.
Yeah, you kill that wraith next to you.
So I don't know that I've really been in combat since I got these. I don't think I have, but I just whip out a couple of shields and just start beating this wraith in the face with them.
Yeah.
With a shield?
With shields.
Oh
I just want you guys to know, this fucking wizard dispels all of his glyphs on the sides of his arms by having a wraith that copies his voice say the command word needed. That's his own voice. Summoning 3 9th level golems from fucking who knows where land, and then pulls out 2 shields and just basically Captain America fucking Infinity Wars this motherfucker in the face.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Dude, that's crazy. Imagine in like a tech world if you had like audio recordings of your own voice and you could cast spells that way.
Oh! Christian, I forgot I'm level 6.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
It doesn't matter because that thing died, but it also it would have taken an additional 1d8.
Oh yeah, because of your one thing.
And then all the boys are just gonna punch him.
Well, this one's still restrained. He needs to make a strength save to get out. That one specifically, you motherfucker.
That would
Only
be
an 11.
Okay.
It's saving
12,
throws too. You
13.
So you gotta add +2 on that saving throw.
13 probably still don't cut it, I wouldn't imagine. for the boss?
It does not, but the +2 is only to. So to be specific, the +2 is only to weapons and spell attack rolls, and you get advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened.
Oh, okay.
You're fine.
Okay, I thought since that was part of his spell, is that part of his spell, right?
It's part of his spell, but it's not a spell attack roll. It's still
Yeah.
a saving throw.
They're their
Good
own
call.
dudes now.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
You're
that I'm
good.
Trying to.
You got a priest over there going like, "Wait, did you pray to God real quick?"
Hey, why not?
Okay, so what we're gonna do, right?
Yeah.
I need a 20 to hit him, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Wow, only 3 hit him.
Okay. Thank fucking God. All right, so that is plus 33, am I right?
Yep.
To that 8. So that is
Yep.
30, or sorry, that's 42.
Yep.
Okay. He is finally bleeding.
They're just punching the fuck out of his knees.
Yeah, they're just stubbing his
They're
big
getting
toe.
down, dude.
They're stubbing his big toe. Yeah, so
One of them's actually on the ground and he's got the big toe in what would be a headlock. And he's trying to like pull up on it.
you hear it pop, and the king goes, "That actually felt pretty damn good."
Oh my
Friends
god.
now, right?
Um,
I pop all the toes.
at the end of your turn and your golem's turn, I'm going to legendary action, step through memory.
That's okay. You don't need to do that.
Appearing next to Nim. Standing on top of the wall that's slowly cracking underneath him, you see this king look down at you, Nim. I know royal blood when I see it. You see, dropping from his hand, you see crowns and jewels, and he says, "I am made from the blood of the deceased royalkin. This world will be ours. Join us." And you begin to realize that this thing is an amalgamation of just stitched together royal bloodlines that have fallen in the zombie land. From royals that were already deceased.
Yeah.
Does Nim get angry? Hmm.
Not angry, but now there's even more purpose behind killing this thing.
But the wall is beginning to crack under his weight, just so you know. And after this, I can't do another legendary action until the end of someone else's turn, so I'm going to go through all these wraiths. This wraith is going to still attempt to hit Kaelar, unless, Kaelar, did you want to move anywhere?
You're good.
Okay, it's going to attempt to hit you, so I'm going to get a +7. 18 plus 7. Unless you have any way to block it. That's 25 to hit.
Yeah, I'll shield.
Okay, so I don't get to hit you. This wraith is gonna spin around toward Coco. 13 plus 7 to hit. So that's a dirty 20.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Coco is going to take 16 plus 3, so 19 points of necrotic damage. I need Coco to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Is Coco familiar or is it like a legit?
It's a companion. It's a beast companion. Okay, Coco makes the save. She is not silenced.
Well, she also has advantages on saving throws, right?
Against being charmed or frightened.
Okay, okay.
You're good. You're good. But yes, that is all these things can do.
Did 19 save?
Yes, she is not silenced.
And it was 20 what?
It was just 20. Sorry, just 20 points of no. Sorry, not 20. It was 20 exactly to hit her. It was 19 points of necrotic damage. This guy goes down. This guy goes down. This guy goes down. These wraiths are beginning to move in closer. This healer is going to see everything that's happened, and she's going to reach out, and you're going to see this blast of energy sort of surround her, and she is going to moonbeam right here, or attempt it. We'll see what happens. But anyway, it gets to his turn. The king is going to take a step toward you, Nim, and say, "You will join us." And he's going to attempt to just grapple you. So I'm going to make an unarmed strike. So that is plus my unarmed strike. 27 to grab you.
Yup.
You get to make an athletics or acrobatics check to escape my grapple.
Who's grappling Nim?
Yep. I'm grappling Nim. The king is attempting to grapple Nim. Dirty 20. That isn't... Hold on. Let me roll. I got a 27. He lifts you up and he pulls you toward its mouth. As it opens, you just see hundreds of dead bodies looking at you as its mouth opens, and it's going to do royal decree, and I need Nim to please make me a wisdom saving throw.
A 19.
You save, so you only take half damage, and you are not required to do what they say. So you take half of 30, so you take 15 psychic damage.
I'm gonna bust down with that Conqueror's hockey on me. I got that same shit, bro. How much do I take? 13?
15. Half of 30.
Okay.
And then he's going to use his whip that's still connected to that one golem, and he's going to flick his whip up. The golem's going to go straight at 12 o'clock, and he's going to slam it to the other side of the wall with it. So obviously your golem will get to escape once it takes damage, but not until it takes damage.
He has to be hit with a melee attack.
Oh, that's right. And he's just being used as the weapon to hit the wall. The wall begins to crack some more.
Technically, the wall is meleeing your golem.
Let me get it one more time, and then I'll let you do it. He's gonna then throw him back into the wall for his final attack, which actually misses. So we'll say in this case he unfurls, and we'll just say like the edge of the whip fucking connects with your golem, and it takes damage. So it'll just be even half of this. So he takes 20 points of necrotic damage as the whip lets him go.
That first one is finally dead.
Oh, baby! Okay. The rest of these warriors are still fighting these wraiths that are trying to get past them.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You said when they take melee damage, they can do that incorporeal thing?
When they get hit by a melee attack.
Okay. So you could have them boys run up and punch each other. Allow them to take damage, and then they can teleport.
It didn't say you couldn't do that.
That's funny.
But that would be a dastardly thing to do.
Bonk.
Uh,
Bonk.
I don't do things like that, bro.
That would be a warp in the timeline, man. Them two both
18.
like that.
28.
It's
Talking
just a
17?
fist
the
bump.
fabric of space and time right in front of us, like, huh?
That would actually be sick as fuck.
Alright.
The two golems hit a nasty fist bump that does just enough damage to each other that they get to teleport
Doc,
together.
it is your turn. What are you doing?
I mean,
It's
even
my
if
turn.
they take max damage off the roll, it's really not that much to them.
Yeah.
They have 130 HP at 9th level.
So it's my turn.
It is your turn. Final round.
Cowboy, let's hear it. I'm so ready.
So, Doc's gonna take the 1d8 plus 5. So 7 plus 5, that's 13 health. I'm gonna add back to Doc. 13. And then since something happens to be within 60 feet of me now. You boys want to hear it?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I don't know if you look at our face cams. We both are nodding at you. I apologize.
You're like, yeah.
It just occurred to me that you might not be looking at it because.
You're gonna watch Doc turn and look at this king, and he's going to say the final word, "Amen." As you speak the final word of the sermon, divine power erupts outward in a surge of righteous force. All enemies within 60 feet who can hear you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take radiant damage equal to your cleric's level plus level of the spell slot used times 2 or half on success. Undead and fiends have disadvantage on the saving throw. Creatures who fail are blinded until the end of their next turn.
And are you doing the thing that you sent me about?
Yes. Which is, what did I say again?
It's about the blood.
Yep. So I sent Christian the idea. I hope you boys like it. I said, crazy idea. Dispel my blood on the kingdom while praying. Praying in silence, being the shield of the silent warden. When used, my wound and holding Valrinder, call to my god of the forge and summon a radiant shot.
Okay.
So what do I have to roll for you, Christian?
You put Valrinder, or sorry, Valbreaker. My bad. Yeah, no, it was Valrinder. My bad. You put Valrinder to your hand. The gun begins to glow, not orange, but this bluish color. As you hold it in your hand, you feel a click in the chamber. Do you fire?
Yeah.
As you fire, go ahead and make me an attack roll with Valrinder.
So I add +2 to that, right?
Yep.
It's a 19 +2, so a 21.
You see Valrinder shoot. It shoots through Doc's own hand. The bullet piercing through, blood spraying across as it shoots through his hand. And as this happens, you begin to see his blood sort of stay in the air floating, and it begins to ignite in this sort of like radiant fire as Doc's sermon comes to an end. His spell finishes. It explodes out of him. And you watch as the undead sort of like this rain begins to fall on them, this radiant rain, and it begins to burn and rip at their faces. Doc, go ahead and roll me 13 d10s
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
of radiant damage.
how many? 13?
13 d10s.
Oh my god, I'm afraid to roll this shit. Oh my god, boys. Oh my god. 76. Plus, 1d8 radiant.
God damn.
So 70, that's 80, boys. That's 80.
Radiant damage. Does everything take double radiant damage?
Oh,
They just can't heal from it.
Oh, okay.
As this happens, the king feels that damage impact him, and he begins to let out a scream. You hear thousands of him from his mouth ripping out as it tries to rip through him. You watch as the king's masks fall. And you see him rise, burned from your radiant aura, but not dead yet.
Stout motherfucker.
As he activates his mythic action, he regenerates back, and round 2 begins.
Oh no.
I thought you said that they couldn't regenerate from that, or is there's this mythic action?
It's just a mythic
override
action.
that?
Yep, mythic action overrides.
Really?
Yep.
It do be mythic.
You do be doing a bunch of mythic stuff.
Same as legendary resistance, making you just automatically pass something.
Mm-hmm.
Mythic actions are fucking crazy.
He's gonna roll initiative for himself.
He took himself out of initiative and gets to re-roll.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Okay. After Doc, it's Nim's turn. Doc, you took 20 more points of damage for shooting yourself.
Alright.
Fair.
Is that Wraith gone?
Yes. All that's left is him.
You said 20 points?
Yes.
I'm feeling it, boys.
It's definitely getting a touch on the spooky side.
Coco still has the flame blade up, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Right at the king's feet, I'm going to throw all of the oil that I have. This
Don't forget
bridge
that.
is made of stone, correct?
It is made of stone.
Okay. I'm gonna throw all the oil that I have.
Okay.
At the feet of this thing.
Okay.
Use that round.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
I would say to get it close, roll me a d20 and add your dex modifier. So roll me a dex check. Natural
nat
fucking 20. Yeah, you land it perfectly.
Okay.
The vials actually land in the
In
perfect
between.
shape.
In between the toes.
in his toes. And then bonus action. My hunter's mark is gone now, right? Because it's concentration, or is it not concentration anymore?
It's concentration, but I mean, are you casting another non-concentration spell?
I guess I haven't yet.
No, you haven't.
So,
You begin to see growing out of his back spines made of human spines grow out of his back like spines. You see his crown juts up even further. His musculature changes. His robe that he's wearing becomes more taut as the skin that it's made from becomes more elastic and wraps around him as it fixes his hunched over structure. And he just stares down at you, the mask dropping, his face agape as you just see his skeletal visage as you throw this oil on him.
Okay. Okay. I cannot. I didn't attack, so that's all I can do. Coco is gonna obviously go in and attack his feet in attempts to light the oil with the flame sword.
Okay. Give me a spell attack roll with Coco.
19, 20, 21. We still getting the +2?
That has ended. That ended with his amen.
Yeah. I was trying to extinct this guy, and I guess he knows how to hang on for a little bit, boys.
We'll get him, buddy. I have confidence.
So a 19.
19 ignites the flames beneath his feet, and they begin to lap at him. Go ahead and roll me the 3d6 fire damage.
13.
Okay. I'm going to have him roll a con save to see if he lights on fire.
Burn, baby, burn.
Okay. He lights on fire, and that's how much fire damage he initially takes. I will point out, Coco did miss him, but the oil is what burned him.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have her do her retreat.
Okay. Is that your turn?
And that is our turns.
Legendary action.
Hmm?
What?
You see him look out at the battlefield of warriors, dead and not dead. You see him scan the battlefield, and it sounds like 1,000 voices talking at once as he does King's command to them. I'm going to need everyone, except for Nim, to please make me a charisma saving throw.
Alright.
9.
Okay.
Got a 5.
Well, that's a charisma check. I need you to do a saving throw.
Oh, my bad. Shit.
Not 20 on that
There
guy.
we go.
6. Okay. As this man issues this order, you see Nim, everyone on the battlefield, except for a couple warriors, but mainly your allies. Their eyes go dark, and they have a similar gleam to them, like this king. And you hear him say, "Kill the treasoner."
Is this a charm condition?
This is a charm condition. You have advantage. Roll again then.
15 probably still don't do it. But
15 doesn't. the words you hear in your head are kill the treasoner. And I think that's where we're gonna stop.
Oh shit.
Oh, man.
But I will have you know, this cannot affect constructs. This can only affect living minds. So we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. Oh, I'm so excited. But thank you all for watching. What'd you boys think of that one?
Fuck yeah.
Good shit. Super good shit.